unleashing fury upon the airwaves. Ghost, the capitalist warrior, digs his grave with a voice that could make demons quiver. He's the prognosticator, the truth giver, blasting through the speakers with deadly precision. His words cut deep, causing global division. The CIA levels of assessment, he's got them all, unmasking the lies, watching empires fall. Ruthless and relentless, he takes the stand, bringing the hammer down on the corruption of the land. No politician, nobody is safe from his wrath. He's the business badass here on the warpath. Ghost, predicting the future. Ghost, sparking synapses. Ghost, the badass of business. Yeah, now get ready. True Capitalist Radio starts right now. Now. Fucking bucks.
What's going on, folks? And thank you for tuning in with me to another edition of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. Anyway, thank you very much for tuning in with me, folks. I am your host, the man they call Ghost, and thank you for tuning in with me to another edition of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. This is episode number 701, episode 701 for all the folks that are keeping track of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And if you haven't already done so, please spread this show across the internet and throughout the world. And let everybody you know, let them all know that the True Capitalist Radio broadcast is live and in effect. You know what I'm talking about? Thank you all for tuning in with me. So without any further ado, let's just go ahead and get started, and let's go briefly over what's going on in the financial world, because there's a lot of stuff to talk about. All right, so let me move from here to here, okay? And let's go ahead and put the PC shot on, and let's go ahead and talk right into finance. Now, as you can see, there's a lot of volatility, very weird kind of less than average volume going on in the market, and it's moving it all over the place. You're beginning to see, in my opinion, the beginning of a liquidation phase of the market. And this means that most of the retail investors here in the next several months are going to be abandoning ship, because there's a lot of economic data that is suggesting that we are headed into a potential recession, if not a depression. And this is why yours truly wrote an article on Ghost.Report suggesting that one of the folks that sits on a board on a bank in the inner circle has gotten a memo from the Federal Reserve that the Federal Reserve does plan on having 2 interest rate cuts this year. And we have postulated that those cuts are going to be in the November and December meetings, of course, right after the election. So I can kind of see where we're headed. All right, so with that being said, let's go ahead and talk about the Dow Jones Industrial. As you can see, look at that ridiculous chart. Look at that ridiculous chart. Now, of course, people are waiting for the PCE numbers, the Price Consumer Index numbers, that are going to be released on Friday. This is going to indicate whether or not we are actually contracting when it comes to the inflation rate, or we're actually going higher. So let's just go ahead and take a look at that on Friday. But this is why you're seeing a little bit of helter-skelter situation going on in the markets today. Anyway, the Dow Jones Industrial is up slightly today, 0.09%, closing out the Dow at 39,164.06 points for the Dow Jones Industrial. We've also got S&P 500. It is up slightly, just like the Dow, 0.09%, closing out the S&P at 5,482.87 points for the S&P 500. We've got the NASDAQ. It is also up slightly, 0.30%, closing out the NASDAQ at 17,858.68 points for the NASDAQ composite. Now, with all this volatility, with all this uncertainty, gold continues to go higher. And this is not a good sign. This speculates that many of the folks in the commodities markets just do not believe that we are currently in the area of cutting inflation. So as a result, you've got a lot of hedging going on, and it's not just inflation. It's consumer debt. It's definitely government debt, international uncertainty. So that's why you had this gold price continuing to go higher. It is up today 1.10% for gold, closing out gold at 2,338.70 points, or excuse me, 2,380 cents per troy ounce of gold. Please excuse me. We've got oil. It is also up today 1.12%. Apparently, I had no idea that this is the busiest traveling day of the year. The Thursday before July 4th, or the weekend, the day before July 4th weekend, is supposed to be this busiest day. So I'm assuming that has something to do with it. We're in the middle of the summer months. People are traveling. And also what's going on in the international community. So oil right now is up 1.12%. Current price for oil is $81.81 per barrel of WTI sweet crude oil. Now, with that being said, folks, the reason that I'm saying that we should be seeing something here in the next several months is because we are looking at a lot of economic data out here that is coming out, and it's looking like we're contracting here. Put the PC shot on. Pending U.S. home sales fall to an all-time low in May. So, as we can see, at least the home sales are starting to fall, and a lot of that has to do with the high interest rates, of course. But this is an indicator, once again, that things are starting to tip into the arena of contraction. It's just unfortunate that the current market doesn't realize it. And the reason why the current market doesn't realize it, folks, well, we're in a euphoria phase in the market that goes beyond actual logic. All right, beyond actual logic. Take a look at this. Did y'all see this? I hate to bring up this idiot Roaring Kitty and the Wall Street Bet retail investor morons again, but this is the reason why we haven't seen a contraction, and it proves that there's still a lot of money circulating out here in this market that has yet to be liquidated. Take a look at this. Chewy, Petco shares swing as Roaring Kitty posts a dog image on his fucking X profile. All right, because this stupid moron posted some stupid dog image, these idiots went out and started purchasing shares of Chewy and Petco. This is the kind of ignorant euphoria that we are in this point in time in the market, and this is dangerous. That's why, and while everybody's bull marketing right now, I have already been through about 3 or 4 of these crashes in my lifetime. And when you start seeing irrational investing in this capacity, that is a tail sign that we are at the end. All right, we are absolutely at the end. When you have some idiot who has already lost people hundreds of billions of dollars, all right, that's literally what this stupid asshole has done. And it's not just the hedgies. It's all the idiots that listen to this moron on Wall Street Bet subreddit over there. But this guy has already lost people hundreds of billions of dollars, and this idiot posts a goddamn dog meme on his X profile, and people go out and buy Chewy, Petco, and other kind of pet shares. It is ridiculous. It is pathetic. And this is why I'm just holding small and micro cap stocks in the biotech industry, or in the biotech sector, and others. And I'm just waiting for this, all these overinflated stocks right now to go ahead and start crashing. And that's when all you folks that have been saving your money, that have been holding your nest egg, that haven't been going out and burning your goddamn cash on almost $2,000 price of Nvidia stock, you guys are going to get these low stock prices, and you're going to be able to gobble them up pennies on the dollar. And you see, that's how Warren Buffett has made his billions, is by doing just that strategy. All right, so with that being said, this is where we're at. Remember, we are in an environment where this kind of ridiculousness can stop at any moment. And when tarred investing stops, that's when we're going to see the contraction. All right, I can't believe this, but this is where we're at. But once again, indicators are showing that we are contracting, folks. Take a look at this. All right, put the PC shot on. U.S. reoccurring jobless claims rise to the highest since the end of 2001. continuing applications.
I'd buy that.
Ah, jeez. I thought we were going to have a good show, too. I thought we were going to have a good show, man. No, shut that crap up. God damn it. And you idiots want me to cover the stupid debates tonight? Huh? With you idiots doing this crap? Are you kidding me? Hell no. As a matter of fact, for all those that are wondering, I am going to be covering the debates, but I'm going to be in the True Capitalist Radio member chat room doing it. All right? I'm not going to sit here and play this fucking game with you people and the damn text-to-speech and all that. I'm not playing that game. The last time I did a debate coverage, that's all it was. That's all it was. So, the hell with that. All right? The hell with that. I'm not going to do something serious so that you idiots can ruin it. So go piss off, all of you, all right? Anyway, as I was stating before I got rudely interrupted by some jerk-off, all right, let me go ahead and continue. Once again, U.S. reoccurring jobless claims raised to the highest since the end of 2001. All right? So that's why, once again, another indicator suggesting that we are not necessarily in territory of bullish, not necessarily in bullish territory. Let's just put it that way. All right? Anyway, with that being said, let me just vaguely cover cryptocurrency at this point, all right? Let's just vaguely cover it. The reason that you're seeing Bitcoin right now, let's go ahead and take a look at the Bitcoin price. The reason you're seeing at this current level right here, look at this. Put the PC shot on. Take a look at where we're at. We're at $61,451.67. Let me put this like this. You see this? Look at this. $61,552. Now, why are we in this territory, folks? Well, let me show you. All right? Bitcoin falls after the U.S. and other governments, by the way. I think the German government sent some Bitcoin. Other governments have been sending Bitcoin back into the market that they have confiscated in crimes. And one of which, obviously, is the Silk Road related Bitcoin that was confiscated by the U.S. government. It's sending it back into the market, and that's about 4,000 Bitcoin back into the market. So if you're wondering why Bitcoin all of a sudden, about a couple of weeks ago, was almost at, 73,000? Now we're at 61,000. This is an indicating factor. Okay, and moreover, as I've stated, I don't think it can go any higher than 75 at this point because the amount of inflows necessary for it to do so is just not comparable right now.
I'd buy that for $1.
Will you be covering Jamal Bowman losing his election?
No. I mean, first of all, I don't even understand why anybody gives him the time of day. That guy's an ignorant piece of trash that I don't even understand why the media is even covering him. I mean, his own vernacular and his rhetoric and his actions speak for itself. All right? And we got some rumble rants. Urinator, I needed to goon while listening to you, Daddy Trump and Daddy Biden. Oh, shut up with your damn gay sexual harassment, Urinator. And we got Mama Luigi. Are you going to talk about Dr. Disrespect? You know what? Let me go ahead and do that now. All right? Now, I didn't really want to talk about this, but I assumed that somebody was going to ask me about the whole Dr. Disrespect thing. And if you all are not familiar with what I'm talking about, there is a massive social media influencer and streamer who calls himself Dr. Disrespect. And he's a caricature. He puts on a wig. I don't know. He's some kind of a game Twitch streamer. Well, a couple of years... All right, here we go.
Why didn't you turn off the TTS?
Why don't you piss off?
Turn it off, turn it off.
Why don't you piss off?
Turn it off, turn it off, turn it off.
Shut up! Anyway, as I was stating, all right, Dr. Disrespect got banned from Twitch a couple of years ago, and nobody knew why. Nobody knew why he got banned. He was one of the biggest Twitch streamers, and he got banned out of nowhere. Now, recently, Twitch laid off a bunch of its employees, and a couple of those employees decided to go ahead and air out the dirty laundry involving Dr. Disrespect and suggested that the reason that he was banned from Twitch was because he had inappropriate private messages to minors. Okay? Now, once these Twitch or ex-Twitch employees started saying this, instead of outright denying it, at first, Dr. Disrespect was tweeting at these people and saying, hey, This has already been litigated. There was no wrongdoing. Everything settled, which at first didn't sound like someone who was completely innocent. Then at the same time, a couple of days later, he finally comes to his senses and has to come clean about what exactly went on. And he basically admitted that he had, quote, inappropriate conversation with someone who was a minor. And you see, folks, the reason I bring this up is because there seems to be a certain consistency with the social media influencers and their insistence on having inappropriate private conversations. Obviously, when you think inappropriate, I mean, what is it? It's got to be sexual. It's got to be sexual. This is a constant with many of these social media influencers here, and I just don't understand why. I for the life of me, I just don't understand why. Here you have.
Buy that for $1.
Hey, thank you, someone. I'll get to yours in just a second. I don't understand why someone like Dr. Disrespect, personally, who's, kind of a ripped guy. He's in shape. He's tall. He's married. He's already messed around on his wife publicly, as we know, once. And now you have this guy having to come out and suggest that he did have inappropriate private conversations with a minor. Why? I don't understand why. I mean, what is the lure? I mean, this guy, Dr. Disrespect, is such a big streamer. He's making like $1.5 million or $2 million a month. I mean, that's how big of a streamer he is. He has all kinds of sponsors, and he's got all this. What motivates somebody who has that type of a stature in popularity, that much money? What makes them go and entertain such a fucking disgusting, deviant idea? And this is a constant. This is constant. So, once again, I will reassure everybody in this community that you will never find Ghost involved in any kind of private conversation with inappropriate, with anybody, let alone a minor. So, I don't understand why the hell these social media influencers are using this avenue of their popularity and their fame to try to manipulate young people into doing whatever it is that they're trying to groom them to do. And Dr. Disrespect should not only be canceled, I mean, this guy should be investigated by authorities, if you want my opinion. I have people out here that I'm witnessing on social media trying to go to bat with this guy, that are trying to say, oh, I forgive him. Oh, you forgive him? Why the fuck should you forgive some idiot who he could literally pay for a gang of women who could have, I mean, literally could have like a four-way with women right now, and that's not good enough for him. I mean, he could buy chicks, he could get any chick he wants. That's not good enough for him. And I'm telling you, we need to have a conversation about this as an internet community. That we've got to protect ourselves against these type of people that have the popularity to be able to exercise such deviant, disgusting, illegal behavior.
I'd buy that for $1.
Hey Ghost. First time listener. Love the show. Will you be covering the debate by chance?
I will be covering it in the private chat room that I have for TCR. The last time I tried to cover a debate live, it turned into a ridiculous troll fest. And I don't want to waste my time. I don't even want to see the debate. You know that? I think that both of these idiots that are running for office are a joke. I can't believe that out of 350 million American people, that all we have is two old gas bags that are 80 years old running for president. I think that's a shame. That's a goddamn shame. Anyway, Devious Dave, I hope you consider covering the debates on Rumble. I'm at work, and that's the only way I can watch. Look, it's going to be a pain in the ass, dude. Believe me, I've already covered many debates doing this, and I don't want to do it, man. Trolling the interwebs, this is probably just some stupid publicity stunt. His media promotion team decided he needed to appeal more to the LGBT demographic. I think that's a joke, all right? Because that's he'd be committing suicide. I mean, people are dropping him from their, you're talking about Dr. Disrespect, dropping them as advertisers. I mean, unbelievable, man. Anyway, thank you, Trolling the Interwebs. And Urinator, please cover the debate on TCR. Dude, I don't want to. All right? I don't even want to watch the debate. I think this is a joke. I don't want to vote for any one of these jokers. I think the Republican Party is in a mess, and I'm pretty much abstaining from this damn election.
I'd buy that for
Oh,
$1.
Jesus. What?
Your disrespect had it not only with minors but also sexting with a transgender.
What?
Also, you spoke on RG and had Osho on your chat rooms when he was a minor.
Yeah, he called up to a public phone line, you dickhead. All right?
Buy that for
He called up, and every time I said, you fucking,
Wow,
where are
you
the
not okay with
parents?
blowing someone's head off with a shotgun and making jokes about it?
What?
No way. Don't you know? I can't see the flesh pole of Tootie since I can't
Oh,
see.
jeez. All
By
right,
the way,
that's
what
enough.
color of underwear is your grandson wearing today?
That's enough. All right, you assholes. Jesus Christ. And Urinator just turned text-to-speech off for the debate. I don't want to cover the debate, all right? I don't even want to watch it. All right? And the only reason I'm watching it with the TCR chat is because those people are cool in there. Everybody in there is a mature person that doesn't go into internet drama, that there's no fucking trolling in there. So, I mean, if I'm going to do anything, I'm going to be doing it in the TCR member chat, all right? And lazy dude, stream the debate or riot. Well, then fucking riot, all right? Says the guy with some fucking, what a pre-teenage girl as a profile picture, animated style. Fucking idiot. Anyway, let's just go ahead and talk about some other subject matters, all right? Now, since Trump is now pro-immigrant all of a sudden, which I think is a stupid fucking idiot foot-in-the-mouth statement that he made recently, that he was going to hand out green cards to any foreigner that has a college degree that was earned here in America. You know that? But now, at the same time, it seems as if there's nothing separating Biden and Trump outside of foreign policy. You know that? I mean, the only issue that separated Joe Biden and Trump was the border, was immigration. And now that you've got this Trump kind of backpedaling and now wanting to hand out green cards all of a sudden, I mean, the only thing that separates these two is foreign policy. I mean, they're mostly the same in almost every issue. I mean, if you don't believe me, take a look at the last two State of the Union speeches by Joe Biden. In the last two State of the Union speeches, he's basically taken every MAGA policy and repackaged it as his own, and he's running on that. So I just don't understand why anybody is even giving a shit about this ridiculous presidential election. It's a joke. It's a fucking joke. 2 80-year-old gas bags. And you know, every one of you young people always piss and moan. You're always pissing and moaning about, oh, the boomers did this and the boomers did that. Where the hell is your representation? All right? Where the hell are you young people being represented out here? Oh, that's right. Lauren fucking Boebert. Some broad that tries to stand on a conservative soapbox. Meanwhile, she gets her fun bags fondled and her giving some dude a handy in some public theater. I mean, give me a break. It's a joke. And Urinator, can you do me in the TCR chat? Get the hell out of here, dude. All right? How much for you to cover the debates? I'm not covering them, dude. I'm not going to cover them. All right? If I cover them, I'm going to do it in the TCR chat. And once, you know, once the debates are done, I'm out. All right? You see, if I do the debates with you idiots tonight, you're going to want me to stay up all night with you people, and I don't want to do that shit. All right? I don't want to do that. Now, with that being said, let me get back to my fucking show. All right? Now, with that being said, as I was stating, that since Trump is now pro-immigrant, and obviously we've had a porous border under this administration, it is no coincidence, as I've stated time and time again, why Washington, D.C. refuses to go and do anything about the border. And I'm going to get to the Buy Me a Coffees after this segment right here. But it's very important because, as I've stated, the reason Washington, D.C. isn't doing anything about the border is because we have a labor participation issue. And there's no solving that. I mean, things have been so good, money has been, thrown to everybody post-COVID that many people are just lazy pieces of shit and don't want to do a goddamn thing. So as a result, because you people refuse to go out and work and think that you deserve $25 an hour to bag up a goddamn burger and fries and say thank you, come again, all of a sudden, take a look at this. expanding Hispanics community propels U.S. population growth. Latest census figures show uptick in Hispanic people while the nation overall is becoming older. All right, take a look at this. I'm not even joking around. I mean, this is what's happening. All right, I'm trying to tell you, don't shoot the messenger. All right? This is what's happening as a consequence of you folks and your lack of participation in the workplace. You feel that you deserve pay that you have no experience to gain. You think you deserve jobs that you have no kind of fucking credibility to have. And this is why you refuse to go out in the workforce. And because you have your dickless parents or your, single mother or granny or somebody who's willing to go ahead and allow you to sleep on their couch or in your room or whatever, you could just be some piece of shit that does absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. And for all those that don't believe me that, American work participation is the problem, take a look at this. This is another article. Take a look at this. America's crisis of meaningless work. Only in America, all right, only in rich, indulgent, gluttonous America do you actually have people that are coming out here and calling any kind of work meaningless work. This is the work ethic right here.
Me
all right?
and a young girl are walking through the woods at night.
Oh,
the girl
Jesus
says,
Christ.
Mister, I'm scared. Then I say, you're scared? I'm the one who has to walk home alone.
All right,
Get it?
we get it.
She's also vanilla and perhaps the girlfriend of your grandson.
All right, shut up. First of all, it's my nephew, you idiot, that's gay, asshole. It's not my grandson. But anyway, as I was stating, take a look at this. America crisis of meaningless work. What the fuck does that mean? I mean, when you have a job, you exchange your labor for pay so that you can earn a living. So you can pay for the apartment that you have. So you can pay for the payment on your car and your insurance. You can pay for your internet. It doesn't matter what the job is. I mean, what kind of arrogance does the American public have at this point in time where they have the audacity to say, oh, this is meaningless work. This is meaningless. Unbelievable. And look, you all could blame me or whatever. I'm just some fucking idiot capitalist over here making my living, living lavish, and whenever it's my time to go, I'm out of here. All right, you idiots still have to live in this piece of shit world that you people aren't making any better. All right? You don't even want to go to work. Look at this. A crisis of meaningless work. I never thought I'd ever see such a thing. Never thought I'd ever see such a thing, especially in America. Good God, it's frustrating. Anyway, let's, official shekel counter. It's funny how you say young people are tards and complaining about man-children, yet your whole TCR children is you as a boomer complaining about shit. Yeah, well, that's because you people have ruined everything the boomers laid down for you. You people have ruined it. You've done nothing. You just sit at home. You want to play and pretend. You want to pretend that, oh, look, anime. Hey, look, video games. Hey, look, cartoons. Yay, spaghetti. So there it is. All right, America's crisis of meaningless work. And that's why you guys are being replaced. I hate to say it. Y'all are allowing it. Y'all are allowing it. Anyway, Eddie 324758. Is that what you really think of your audience? No wonder you're a dying show. Yeah, fuck you, asshole, all right? That's why you keep listening, Eddie, you stupid dumb jerk-off. Vox Artificial, meaningless work like hosting True Capitalist Radio. Yeah, thanks a lot, you fucking idiot. And trolling the interwebs, advertising is a meaningless job. Our tax dollars wasted propaganding ourselves, so very few privileged people can live good for little effort. Well, I think advertising is work. Trolling. I hate to say that. I mean, it is. I think you should read a book by a man called Edward Bernays. He is the godfather of propaganda and advertising. Edward Bernays was used in many different facets of propaganda and advertising. One specifically, though, was he was able to convince the first wave feminists, the suffragettes, into smoking cigarettes by posting a bunch of suffragettes on camera smoking in front of the White House or in front of the fucking Capitol Hill or some shit. So anyway, thank you, troll, and cheers to you. Take a look at it. Edward Bernays, look that dude up. But anyway, once again, America's crisis of meaningless work, and then you guys are wondering why you're getting taken over by Juan Valdez. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Give me a break. Anyway, let's continue, all right? Let's continue on with domestic news here. The Supreme Court has been handing out all kinds of different rulings here, and unfortunately, the so-called conservative Supreme Court has now allowed emergency abortions. Did you hear about this? Take a look at this. Supreme Court allows emergency abortions in Idaho for now. The court adopted against deciding whether Idaho's abortion ban conflicts with a federal law that sets standards for hospital emergency room care, leaving legal questions unresolved. So we can't even count on the Supreme Court that we worked many a years to pack with conservative judges. We can't even count on them, all right, to be conservative, for Christ's sake. Now, there is one thing that the Supreme Court did do here in these latest rulings, struck down the bump stock ban, which is, to be honest with you, I mean, that's Trump. That was under Trump. The bump stock ban was under Trump. And, I mean, Trump wanted to go into people's houses and take guns from people based upon, some interpretation of the government. I mean, let's not forget that either. So we got two anti-gun candidates running for president. You've got Biden, who wants to, expand, this whole gun background checks. He wants to put locks on guns. He wants to do all kinds of shit. And then you got Trump, who did it. He banned bump stocks. He banned, he wanted to go and round up people's guns he thought that were, mentally unfit. I mean, give me a break.
Buy that for $1.
What?
No one believes Biden will continue Trump's policies. After this election, he will drop every single one of Trump's policy and be a total Antifa pandering piece of shit like he's always been. Open borders, 50 genders, and zero free speech.
Well, I think that's what this country needs at this point, because this country has had it too good, and we as Republicans have elected very incompetent leadership that has refused to implement any of our core values, any of our policies. Most of the folks on the Freedom Caucus and most of the folks that are on the right are just blowhard idiots trying to say edgy shit in order to get their mugs in the media. That's it. All right? So I think that both parties are a joke. I think that both candidates are a joke, and I refuse to vote in this election at all. And by the way, I would strongly advise everybody not to participate in this goddamn election. This is not a representation of the people. This is not a representation. Two 80-year-old gas bags who are both on cognitive decline. I mean, that's the only reason why people want to watch this debate later on, is because they want to see what kind of a goddamn geriatric sideshow this is going to look like. All right? It's like Mad Libs with somebody that has dementia. So I don't give a shit who wins this election. And if I believe it's going to be Democrats across the board, because the Republicans have had the House of Representatives, all right, and they have initiated nothing in legislation. The only thing that the Republicans could all coalesce behind was some anti-free speech Israel bill that they tried to shove down our throats. All right? That's the only thing that the Republicans all got together on and voted and initiated in the House, was some anti-free speech, can't talk against Israel bullshit. So, I mean, you can't name another policy that the Republicans in the House initiated. You can't, because they haven't. Anyway, President Jay, I have a marketing degree and in advertising. It's pretty much the way you tell people to buy a product. It is essential for capitalism to work. Yeah, I kind of figured you were a scumbag in advertising, President Jay. You know what I mean? You're a soulless piece of crap. You're a soulless piece of crap. Anyway, I kind of figured. Anyway, Vox Artificial, this country needs Antifa. Ghost hit so hard he became a Democrat. No, listen to me, Vox. All right? If we elect the Republicans, all right, these people aren't going to initiate, at least these group of Republicans that are in power today, they are not going to initiate any value of the Republicans and what we used to stand for. They're not going to implement nothing. And the folks that are representing the Republican Party are no different than the Democrats. Look at Matt, let me go ahead and sex traffic across state lines, Gates over here, trying to be some kind of a conservative. Meanwhile, his homeboy, went to jail for the same shit that he's alleged of doing. I mean, Lauren Boebert, who's out here on a fucking pedestal trying to pretend she's Sarah Palin 2.0 and trying to be Miss Conservative. Meanwhile, this bitch is giving handies to some dude in a theater, and the guy in the theater has a bar that hosts drag queen shows. All right? You got Major Green Taylor, whatever that fucking stupid, dumb fucking bull dyke's name is, Major Taylor Green. She's out here divorcing her husband.
I'd buy that for a
Oh, gee. What? All right. God, shut up, asshole. I know when you're about to say some racist shit, all right? Real Netanyahu. But anyway, Major Taylor Green, or Majorie Taylor Green, this broad not only left her husband, but her new main squeeze now is a bar owner who dressed up in drag himself. So this is what we have representing us in the Republican Party today, and you expect me to hold my nose and go into that damn voting booth and vote down ticket Republican when we have nothing but a bunch of fucking hypocrites representing us? Fuck no! Hell no! Hell no! And official Seckle counter, higher Pres J, maybe you might get more people in your chat. I don't give a shit who's in here, all right? I don't give a fuck. Eddie 324758, I'd love to get a handy from Lauren Boebert. Yeah, I'm sure you would, you fucking sick, demented simp. All right, you're a fucking simp. You're the kind of guy that would buy some bitch some goddamn... never mind, I don't give a shit. Just shut up. Anyway, someone said, did you see Doc also got caught hitting up with a trans asking for porn vids? Are you serious? Well, as long as the trans is of age, that's, I mean, you know, he can do what he wants, I guess. I mean, if that's what he's into, it's what he's into. But as long as it's of age... Hold on just a second. Let me see this. Hold on just 1 second. Put the PC shot on. Let's take a look at this. This is from someone on Buy Me a Coffee. During the time of 2017 when he was cheating on his wife with not only me, a trans sex worker, but also another woman and texting a minor. He was exploiting me by making me give him cam shows with the promise of a partnership. Oh, God. Hey, trannies, welcome to the woman's world, okay? Welcome to the woman's world there, tranny, all right? Guys will say anything as long as, you know, you do what you got to do. Anyway, let me see this. Let's play this. Okay, Dr. Disrespect has this person blocked, but there's... Hold on, what is this? Hold on, let's pull this back. All right, let's get this out of here. Let's make this huge here, and let's see what we have. We've got, oh, stop it. Hi, Doc, how are you? Photo shoot tomorrow, too nervous. Well, I'm going to stop. I'm going to try and get ready and get some sexy cosplay images. And then after that, I can punish you. Oh, yeah, how so? Well, hold on, wait. That fucking tranny. Hold on. Not sure. Smooth black or leather latex. Don't know. Nice. Feeling like releasing one right now? Yummy. Should I let it go or dude? I don't want to. I don't want to. Fuck this. That's disgusting. All right. I don't want to know that this guy is fucking. I don't want to know this crap. I don't want to know this. Anyway, someone, thank you for that little clip there. I mean, once again, it goes to show you these social media influencers come on Maine, all right? And Winston Fujimori, I want to watch the debate with you. How do these things work? Is it like a chat room on Discord? Also, can you stream on... Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, shut this up, you fucking racist bastard. You better be anonymous, you prick. Listen, Winston, I'm not streaming on Kick, all right? They're nothing but a bunch of fucking idiot degenerates on there, and they can do whatever the hell they want. They can stab people, they can mace people, they can kick people's asses, they can sexually harass people. They can... I mean, I thought, didn't fucking Heel Mike had like a 16-year-old in his bed? I mean, give me a break, all right? And yet, me and what I do somehow got banned on Kick. I'm not streaming on Kick unless fucking Eddie Cravens pays me, all right? I ain't never going to Kick again, all right? And they didn't ban you, you just need to put the H... I don't give a shit. I'm not fucking streaming for that service, all right? Anyway, also, Pippa Plushie came in the other day. I'll sure be doing a YouTube review of it. Yeah, that's great, Winston. All right, thanks for fucking interrupting my very serious show so that you can go ahead and highlight your sexual proclivities, you fucking sick piece of shit. Anyway, sorry about that, folks, all right? Anyway, let's talk a little bit about Biden, okay? Now, this is what I find ironic. You know, Joe Biden and his Democratic Party were really, kind of stung at the very least. When Julian Assange and WikiLeaks leaked out all those emails about the Democrats. And yet, the whole entire time that Trump was in office, he didn't do a goddamn thing to get Julian Assange out of prison when he generously benefited from Assange's releasing of the Democratic emails, right? And how ironic that it was the Biden administration that cut a deal with Assange in order for him to go free. Now, I wonder if this is going to be a topic in the debates. I wonder if this is going to be a topic. Now, thank God that some administration came to their senses and allowed Julian Assange to go free, because Julian Assange did nothing wrong. All he did was no different than some New York Times reporter or Washington Post reporter getting information, and instead of writing some hit piece about it, he just released the information without any altering, without any slant, and just made people just surmise whatever it is for themselves. And I just think it's ironic that Donald Trump didn't even bother, didn't even bat an eye. But you know who he did pardon, old Trump? Kodak Black, huh? That disgusting crackhead. All right? He did pardon Lil Wayne, even though I like Lil Wayne. He's not bad. But still, this was his priority of pardoning. Was it any of the January 6th goofs that listened to what he said and gotten into serious trouble that are doing 15, 20 years right now? No. Was it Julian Assange? No. So, I don't know where the hell Trump, I don't know what he's doing. I don't know if he's losing his mind. I don't know if he has no loyalty to anybody. I mean, anybody who was extremely loyal to him, their lives are ruined. Their lives are ruined. Look at Rudolph Giuliani. Look at Mike Lindell, the My Pillow guy. The My Pillow guy used his millions to try to prove that Trump was the actual president in 2020 and that there were voting indiscrepancies, and he has lost everything. He's lost everything. So, I mean, this is what you get when you're loyal to Trump, unfortunately, man. And President Jay, I agree with official shekel counter. Hire me and I will make go slam the hand. Yeah, shut up, asshole. And we got official shekel counter. Somehow, I think you turned that tranny trans like you did to Mike D8. Yeah, shut up, asshole. And Devious Dave, it's time to admit conservatives didn't conserve anything. Republicans today are Democrats. That's what I've said. That's what I've always said, Devious Dave. They're no different than the current Republican Party, are no different than the Obama Democrats. And you're exactly right. From 5 or 10 years ago, I still hope Trump wins, but if Biden does, that's what we deserve. I don't want Trump to win, dude. I'll be honest with you. And it comes down, for me, it comes down to foreign policy. I don't know what the Russians have on the Trump or the Trump family. I don't know what kind of psychological operation that the Russians have done to the MAGA movement, but, I mean, they've got these people hypnotized into believing that Russia is better than America. And I don't know how you could even fathom that, considering that Russia were the invaders of another country. So, really, that's the issue, in my opinion. I mean, they're both open border. They both believe in bringing in immigrants. I mean, they both believe in LGBTQ rights. I mean, didn't fucking Trump visit the log cabin Republicans here the other day? They both are okay. I mean, I don't understand. Where's the difference? I don't understand what you MAGA people are holding on to. It's the same shit, different fucking plate. I don't get it. Anyway, thank you, Devious Dave. Eddie 324758. Do you think your nephew does sexy role reversal cosplay with his big buck black boyfriend? I don't know, and I don't care. All right. Alexander the Resurrection. Don't want meaningless work? Do what I did and become a welder. It's very rewarding. Plus, you make more than the minimum wage. Also, Happy Baller Friday, Ghost. It's Thursday, by the way, Alex. All right, it's not Friday. It's Thursday. And Urinator, Assange freed, Snowden should be next. Dude, Snowden is a fucking traitor. What are you talking about? You cannot compare Snowden with what the fuck Assange did. Assange, all he did was create a website, WikiLeaks, in order for any individual to be able to electronically send him information, and it will be encrypted to the point where no one knows who actually sent the information. That's all Assange did. What Snowden did was work for some kind of an offshoot of the CIA, aggregated data, and then fled to Russia. All right, so fuck Snowden. Fuck Edward Snowden. He's a piece of shit. Even Assange thinks he's a piece of shit. All right, he's a fucking traitor. And let me tell you, if Snowden ever was to be extradited here to the United States, he should be executed as far as I'm concerned. All right? I mean, he's a fucking outright traitor. Outright fucking traitor. Anyway, since we're talking about the debates, let's go ahead and talk about it, all right? Take a look at this. Most Americans plan to watch the Biden-Trump debate, and many see high stakes. High stakes. These are two 80-year-old gas bags. And none of them are really in charge. You know, I don't care if you are picking this stupid old goof or this stupid old goof. Policy wonks are the ones that are going to be in charge. I mean, just take a listen at everything Trump is saying, specifically within the past 3 months. He has thrown shit at a wall to see what sticks. He says almost anything at this point in time. Almost anything. So I don't really look forward to this debate. I think it's an embarrassment to America that all we have is 80-year-old grandpas that are running for goddamn president when, I mean, most of the people that are in this country are, I mean, there's some fucking young people. Where's Gen X? Where are the millennial representation here? Two 80-year-olds, you know? I don't see, this is going to be a joke of a debate. Two mentally cognitive declined old men that are going to be gumming it up, literally, on some stage. And I can't believe, Vivek Ramaswamy, dude, Vivek Ramaswamy is a joke. Are you kidding me? Vivek Ramaswamy, all right, when he was a private citizen post the January 8th bullshit, he criticized Trump in his book. All right, he criticized Trump in his book. Now this dumb, stupid piece of, thank you, come again, this idiot all of a sudden is like, oh, I love Trump, he's great, man. Dude, fuck Vivek Ramaswamy, dude. That guy is an idiot, and he'll say anything just... oh, Jesus, what now? Oh,
to
Christ.
our favorite girl, Yui Uehara birthday.
No, shut up. All right, stop doxing. Look, if you're going to text to speech, stop interrupting me, man, and ask a question or some shit. All right? Ask a question or some shit. And no, I don't want to fucking join the AP ground game. No, I don't want to join it, AP, you piece of shit. Anyway, I'm not looking forward to the debate, all right? And I certainly don't want to cover it while being badgered by all of you fucking trolls, all right? All right, dude. I'm sorry, man. I'm tired, dude. I don't even want to fucking do the debate tonight in the True Capitalist Radio member chat, but because I've had very good conversations with everybody in there, I'm going to go ahead and do it because these guys are pretty good and they're fairly intelligent, and we haven't had one drama situation in the True Capitalist Radio chat room, and I don't plan on having one either. So anyway, Vox Artificial, Snowden is a hero who exposed an illegal surveillance program, you retarded neocon psyop. Hey, bro, so did fucking Julian Assange. All right? Anyway, he fled to Russia because it was the only place your traitor buddies in the CIA wouldn't be able to kill him. Well, he should be, if you want my opinion. Cat Cans, what is your take on Chelsea Manning then? I don't have a take. That person should be in jail too. All right? What, all? Because he became he to a she, now all of a sudden we got to release this person? Chelsea Manning deserves to be in prison too. So I don't understand. When you compromise the national security of America, then you deserve some consequences.
I'd buy that for a
all right, that's all there is to it. All right, shut up. Goddamn shut up! Jesus Christ, man. Anyway, I'm not looking forward to the debate. I think it's going to be a joke, and every American should be ashamed.
I'd buy that for $1.
Where is Lee Harvey Oswald when we need him?
I don't condone that, you fucking... I don't condone what the hell you just said there, you piece of crap. But hey, everybody around Trump is worried, though. Everybody around Trump is worried. And what are they worried about? Take a look at this. Trump allies... Oh, Jesus Christ. Here's a fucking audio file, for fuck's sake. Oh, Jesus.
I am fucking pro-Trump MAGA! MAGA!
All right, man.
I am ride or die with Trump MAGA!
You fucking pieces of shit, man.
I would follow Trump
You
into
pieces
hell.
of fucking shit.
I would follow Donald Trump into hell! MAGA! Dude, everybody was around.
And you want me to cover the fucking goddamn debates?
Dude, I was on Epstein.
And you want me to cover the debates with you fucking pieces of shit?
I'm Jewish. Israel's our greatest
Seriously.
ally. USS Liberty, it was a fucking accident.
Jesus
I am
Christ.
ride or die with Trump MAGA!
Great, yeah. Just shut this shit up already, for Christ's sake. Listen, you could take you and your AI and shove them up your goddamn clogged up pooper, all right? You fucking Jared Fogle, flapjack-titted, fondling, sphincter-fingering, turkey-tit-sucking, rose-butted asshole piece of crap. Anyway, as I was stating before I got rudely interrupted by some fucking jerk nut over here, all right? Trump's allies are urging him not to be a, quote, raging asshole at the debate, which I think is probably not going to happen. I'll be honest with you. I think that's probably not going to happen. And as a result, we're probably going to see Trump. And I'll be honest with you, America is kind of tired of the act. All right? It's uninspiring. All right? It's worn out its welcome. And then the first tenure, you were a disappointment, Trump. You let everybody down. All right? You put, what is it, fucking 7 or 8 trillion on the national debt. You shut down the goddamn country over a cold. You injected half the goddamn world with some experimental injection that's killing people. And by the way, why I wasn't here yesterday, I had an associate of mine that I had to visit. He had a stroke. And this guy, he's like 64 years old. The thing is, he's always been ripped. He owns a gym out here. He owns a couple of gyms out here in Texas. So he's all ripped. You know, he's always been in tip-top shape. And I'm not talking like, you know, he's been bulking or, you know, taking steroids or anything of that nature. No, he was just always an in-shape guy. He was still in shape. And miraculously, he has a stroke. Why? He got the vax. Now, I didn't want to tell him that. He barely survived, and he looks like a completely different person, but he got the vax. All right, he's 64 years old. This guy's never been fat. He's always physical. He's always, you know, he's running, he's walking, he's working, and then just miraculously has a stroke. And I mean, that's just one of many people that I have seen that have had negative effects because of this vaccine business. And it's this piece of shit right here that made that a possibility. It's this piece of shit right here is the reason why people are having adverse effects. And then after he was no longer president, in the beginning, the first 2 years after he was not president, he went on a goddamn, one of those silly-ass rally tours and decided to tell everybody to go get the Pfizer vaccine. And why all you people that are so, quote, anti-vax still backing this idiot up, I have no fucking idea. I mean, do you not care that this... what?
Exposing unconstitutional spying programs and extrajudicial killings of American journalists isn't compromising national security, you statist retarded boomer. We call you Ghost because if you defend the government on this shit, you're glowing hard.
Defend the government on what? What did he expose? He didn't expose anything that you shouldn't have already assumed. You think that you're going to put out digital information out there in a random international network and you think it's going to be secure You don't think it's going to be compromised? Why do you think I haven't put one goddamn thing of me on this internet? And I've been on the internet since 94. There's not a picture of me on here. There's nothing. There's none of that shit of me on here. Why? Because I wasn't stupid. All right? You think I'm naive that, oh, man, there could be, some third or fourth party listening, watching, accumulating, aggregating data? Of course. Give me a break. Fucking wake up, you morons. You think that, I'm going on the internet. No one is going to be able to intercept my data. Your fucking ISP looks at everything that you download to your computer. So, I don't understand. What did Snowden uncover? Give me a fucking break.
I'd buy that for $1.
NSA lies before government about unlawfully spying on millions of Americans. Disobeying Constitution. Snowden exposes documents about this unlawful government action.
Oh, good God.
Ghost. Snowden is a traitor and should be executed.
Okay, you guys are fucking stupid, man. That's why y'all are being fucking replaced by Juan Valdez and his donkey, man. There's no fixing this ignorance, dude. There's absolutely no fixing this ignorance. None. Why are you acting like Trump forced the vax? He signed the bill, you idiot, Matt Thad. He signed Operation Warp Speed. And guess what? Why do you think that you're being advertised vaccines for everything? Meningococcal pneumonia, fucking, you name it. They're now injecting PrEP into gays now. The PrEP pills, to prevent HIV infection, Truvada, Descovy. They're now injecting those motherfuckers. They're injecting people with everything. Why? Because under Operation Warp Speed, the damn pharmaceutical companies are not liable legally, civilly, criminally at all for any of these vaccines. So that's why you're getting advertised on television, hey, take this vaccine, take that vaccine, take this vaccine. Fucking morons. You people deserve whatever people deserve it, man. All right? I can understand why the globalists look at you and they're like, give me a break.
Buy that for $1.
Yeah, Ghost Pro Trump remix equals walls fall out. Yeah, whatever, asshole. Mama Luigi, I've heard of a summer colds, but a summer flu? Official sugar counter, don't think anyone gets that goes to the gym is whatever, idiot. All right, that's it. All right, anyway, look. He never did and always advocated it should be your choice. He was the president. He should have never have signed Operation Warp Speed, you idiot. He should have never have signed Operation Warp Speed, but he did. All right? And instead of being humble about it, instead of being like, look, I may have made a mistake. I didn't know. It was above my pay grade. I believe Fauci. He had been there for 40 fucking years. Some shit. No, absolutely not. He comes out and starts telling people to get the vaccine. He comes out and tells people, get the vaccine. And at first, his people started booing him at events when he did this. So he doesn't do that anymore. All right? He doesn't do that anymore. Let me remind everybody. This was 2 years ago when he was no longer president and decided that he was going to do these stupid, damn, silly-ass rally tours again. All right? Just to remind everybody.
I'd buy that for $1.
What?
No wonder you stream on Chinese spyware website DLive. You just love having governments around the world up your shithole looking at everything you and your audience watching do. No wonder you've turned Democrat. You get dicked down by government.
Yeah, that makes plenty of sense, you idiot. That makes plenty of sense.
Ghost. Quit your shit on making crappy ass what you call music and get back to being a cover band on the Hambonios. Your noise pollution songs you make Richard Simmons look so straight.
Yeah, great.
He could be homophobic.
Yeah, shut up, asshole. Official shekel counter, can you read my Rumble rants without sounding like a fucking tard? Yeah, shut up, because you are a tard, all right? Anyway, here's your boy Trump, okay? This one was 2 years ago. This was on August 23rd, 2021. All right? He was no longer president, decides that he's going to have some silly-ass rally, and then tells all these people the following.
And it's great. And you know what? I believe totally in your freedoms. I do. You got to do what you have to do. But I recommend take the vaccines. I did it. It's good. Take the vaccines. But no, that's okay. That's all right. You got your freedoms. But I happen to take the vaccine. If it doesn't work, you'll be the first to know.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, you'll be the first to know because you'll either have some kind of fucking adverse reaction, all right? That's when you'll be the first to know. What a fucking disgusting piece of crap. All right, I mean, no type of humility whatsoever. I would have potentially have forgiven this idiot if he would have come out and been humble about it and would have said, look, I didn't know, I didn't get it, it was above my pay grade. But now he doesn't even want to talk about it. Take a look. Trump won't say if COVID vaccines work. Not a great thing to talk about as a Republican. Unbelievable. And yet you cult of personality jerk-offs, for whatever reason, continue to support this guy when he is the guy that caused all this mess. Unfucking believable, dude. Unbelievable, some of you people. I'm amazed. But then again, I'm not. I mean, you people you allowed the government to put you as political prisoners in your own home over a cold. So, anyway, as I was stating, let's make a transition here, no pun intended. What it comes down to, in my opinion, when it comes to this debate, when it comes to the difference between Trump and Biden, is foreign policy. Because they're practically the same. All right, the only issue that did separate him, which was the immigration issue, Trump put his foot in his mouth last week and said that he's going to allow anybody who graduates from a college here in America that happens to be a foreigner an automatic green card. So
I'd buy that for $1.
there you go. All right, there you go. Oh, give me a break, man, Dad. You fuck. Are you kidding me? You're gonna give me that kind of stupid splitting hair bullshit? He said recommends taking it. He recommends taking it. All right.
That's a fucking lie out there, man. That's a fucking lie.
What the hell is it?
I'm tired of you people trying to make me sound like I'm anti-Trump. I am pro-Trump. I am ride or die with Trump.
Skip this shit.
I would
skip this fucking shit.
Buy that for $1.
Skip this fucking shit.
At least Trump didn't mandate the vax, but Biden and the Dems did. Would you rather have Biden around to force you to get jabbed? So long
Nobody's
as you
gonna
say no
force
the
me to do
vax,
anything.
Then who cares? Pfizer vaccines can sit in the warehouse and collect dust.
Nobody, dude, I'm a capitalist. All right, I didn't take the vax because I didn't have to take the vax. All right, I didn't get the vax because I didn't need to. So nobody's gonna force me to take anything. I mean, they forced you because I don't know. I mean, you decided, well, I got to do it because I got to have the job. I got this. And look, I'm sorry. I just visited a friend yesterday who had a stroke because he took the vax. I mean, and yet we're just accepting this. That's the thing about it. We're just accepting that, oh, well, that's what happens now. Unbelievable, man. What a joke of a fucking world we're living in. You know that? You have a suggestive hearing, all right? Listen, he said, and here's him again.
I'd buy that for $1.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What now? Tanky right, by the way. Tanky fucking right. And before I get to the tanky right, official shekel counter, we back to this same old tired talking point. Well, then piss off. All right? Jesus fucking Christ. Keep showing us more Dem propaganda and screech autistically. I'm starting some AI pictures of Lauren Boebert, Sarah Palin, and AOC. Okay, great. All right, thanks, Tanky. All right? I'm surprised you don't have, like, some tanky truck in your ass or something because you're a fucking weirdo fetishist. All right? Anyway, as I was stating before I got rudely interrupted by a bunch of troll terrorist jerk-offs who probably grow mushrooms out of their dirty, shitty, skid-marked underwear, this debate, in my opinion, this election comes down to foreign policy. And the foreign policy is you're either a worshiper of Putin and Russia, which is what seems to be in vogue right now amongst the MAGA crowd, or you're not. All right? Or you're not.
I'd buy that for $1.
All right, and you know what? I'm not playing that, Vox Artificials. All right, this isn't the fucking Ghost Show. I get it, Vox. You want to? Hey, look at what I did. Look at this, and look what I did. Fine. All right, go fuck off and go piss off somewhere else. Anyway, as I was stating, let's make a transition into Russia. All right, let's take a look at what Russia's doing right now. All right, Putin complains. Hold on, kick that person out. Anybody who says scammer, kick him the fuck out of here. Kick him out. Kick him the fuck out of here.
I'd buy that for $1.
What?
Yeah, who cares about the presidential debate? Who's going to watch the new Blue Lock movie tomorrow? Also, who is looking forward for the second season this fall?
Who gives a shit? You see, that's the problem with America. You people are worried about stupid fucking dumbass movies and cartoons and all that bullshit. Fucking idiots. Anyway, as I was stating before I got rudely interrupted by a bunch of jerk-off trolls here, Putin complains that no one will help Russia. And you want to know why no one will help Russia, Putin? Because you invaded a country. You invaded a country.
The point is a vote for Biden is a vote for Kamala Harris. I for one don't want Willie Brown's piece of tainted meat as president.
I don't give a shit who is the fucking president right now. We are fucked either way. Do you understand? We are fucked either way. We've got a shitty Republican Party that is no different than the Democrat Party at this point in time. All right? So I don't give a fuck. All right? I really don't care. All right? This is a very disappointing election cycle on every different front. So I don't give a shit. All right? I for one, have been around long enough to know that this election doesn't benefit me. It doesn't benefit American people. It benefits people that have a cult of personality or hate a cult of personality. Anyway, official shekel counter, I'm putting that in the scam section. I don't give a fuck, all right? Urinator, I call BS on your story. Go fuck yourself, Urinator, all right? I hope you die of AIDS, you dumb piece of shit. And Vox Artificial, afraid of real art? Dude, Vox, listen. You're just some tard out there in Canada, all right? And I get it, all right? You like to make, you like to use other people's voices and put them into songs, and you think that makes you a George Michael or some shit. It doesn't, all right? So get off your goddamn maple leaf moose humping high horse and shut the fuck up. Jesus Christ. And these tards, obvious, like that fucking tard Baca and all these other fucking idiots that you're obviously in some chat room somewhere, all right, in some tard chat room, like, yeah, look at this, this is funny, look at me, yeah. Fucking idiots.
For $1.
Bitching about Trump. Bitching about vaccines. Bitching about America. Wrong financial advice.
All right.
Oh yeah, it's TCR time, baby.
Look, and you want me to cover the debates with you fucking losers, man? You want me to cover the fucking debates with you losers? Fuck you. Fuck you pieces of shit. Are you kidding me? Oh, I want to hear what you have to... Who gives a fuck about these two stupid old fucking gas bags? You're not going to benefit. We're about to head into a goddamn economic contraction, you fucking moron. It's 2009 all over again. Whoever the fuck enters into the goddamn White House is going to bail out the banks, and is going to bail out Wall Street, and is going to bail out everybody. Mark my fucking words. It's the same shit, different plate, all right? It doesn't matter if Trump is in there. It doesn't matter if Biden is in there. It's the same fucking party, you idiot. They're saying the same fucking shit. Oh, God, you people are fucking losers, man. Good God. And you wonder why I have illegals in my yard and fucking, hiring illegals out here, for Christ's sake, man. They're appreciative of the job. You people piss and moan about it. You fucking assholes can't even put a burger and fries into a bag and say, thank you, come again, without demanding $25 an hour for it. Give me a break.
What do you think will happen when all the troops Trump forced to get the vaccine come home and reproduce? Baby Boom 2, Mutant Boogaloo.
I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not a doctor. I'm just saying that we are seeing way more people die out of nowhere than I've ever seen in my life. And I've lived here a long time. As a matter of fact, let me just show you something, all right? Let me just show you something. There's a lot of like YouTube videos of old camcorder footage of people that, they went to the store or, and it's like a picture of history without anyone trying to slant it, without anybody trying to, make some kind of spin on it. And I just want to show you a little bit of something, okay? Because this video tells a lot as far as I'm concerned. This is an old video, I believe, if I could find it here, from 1989, okay? And it shows people that we really don't see. We don't see these demographics of people anymore. And it's a lot of older people. And now, older people, the only time you see them is if they're bedridden or, barely able to, maneuver themselves around their general vicinity. And in my opinion, I blame the big pharmaceutical companies for this. I blame the medical industry for this. We have more and more sick people, and the reason is because of this centralization of the medical industry via Obamacare. So I'm just going to show you here. I'm just going to show you a little bit because I think this deserves a little bit of recognition if you want my personal opinion. Now, this is some random footage, early Christmas shopping in a Woolworth in 1990. And the only reason I'm showing you this is because I want to show you the discrepancy in demographics. Okay? Here, take a look. Put the PC shot on. All right? Take a look at this. Look at how many old people are walking around out here. Take a look at how many old people. All right, let's look at this. You don't see old people in mass walking like this anymore. All right, you don't see this. They're bedridden. They're crippled now. Okay? People used to live very active lives up until they were at least 80. And once you hit 80, you're pretty fucking old. But even then, you don't see this shit anymore. Now, granted, you might get a little upset about the prices. This is 1990 prices, but, take a look at this. Take a look at this. You don't see this anymore. And take a look at this. Take a look at this. Take a look at all these people that are working and that are appreciative of their job, that are servicing the customer, and are engaged. You don't see this shit anymore amongst employees. I should know. I employ people. Look at this shit. What?
Ghost. The Republicans are the same as Democrats. They say and do all the same things. Also, Ghost, I hate the Freedom Caucus, even though they are going against the grain of the Unipari establishment. Ghost, I love Democrats' policies, though.
Dude, what the fuck are you talking about, President J? What the hell are the Freedom Caucus doing that is going against the Democrats? They're not doing shit! Oh, God, dude, I can't wait for you people to be fucking replaced, for Christ's sake. This is ignorant shit! This is ignorant fucking shit that you people are conveying, for fuck's sake! Oh, my God, dude, you know what? I'm gonna end the show, dude. I can't take this shit. I can't fucking take you fucking dumb, stupid, fucking ignorant pieces of shit people. I can't fucking take it, man. I can't fucking take it. You people make me want to fucking just... Anyway, Vox Artificial, fuck you. I don't give a shit about your shitty art, all right? Mama Luigi, what do you think's going to happen first? Both of which are unlikely, a unified Korea or an independent Texas. I don't fucking know. I'm not in the mood to answer some fucking what-if question, Mama Luigi, all right? Feminist socialist, how come you always talk shit on your fans? Look, I'm not talking shit on all of them, all right? But all of you people that are in the chat rooms, most of you that are vocal, flapping your fat Cheeto-stained fingers on the keyboard, you people I wouldn't piss on if you were on fire, all right? There's a whole bunch of people that listen that don't want to participate in the damn chat room because you people are fucking disgusting, despicable human beings. All right? And Camaro RS09, if DeSantis runs in 2028, I'll vote Pipkin Pippa for you, whatever that fucking supposed to mean. Whatever that's supposed to mean. Official shekel counter, if I throw money at you, you'll shake that ass and do whatever I tell you. I'm not going to cover the debates, you fucking idiot. I'm not doing it. I will be kicking it in the True Capitalist Radio chat room, and I'll be covering the debates there. I don't want to fucking hang out with most of you fucking assholes. I'm serious. You think I want to fucking sit here and waste any more of my time with you fucking people? You got another thing coming, man. Official shekel counter, it's almost like they haven't been hit by a massive inflation back in the 90s. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to mean. And Urinator, see you later tomorrow for the debate, right? It's tonight, you idiot, and no. Vox Artificial, stop being afraid of real art and click my link. Dude, I'm done. All right, I'm done with this stupid fucking show, and I think I'm not gonna do the ghost show for a while. I'm not gonna do the ghost show for a while. I've given you guys 2 ghost shows very, like, back-to-back, and all you fuckers do is the same fucking garbage. The same fucking crap. And I can't stand it. I can't fucking stand any of you fucking people.
Hail Hitler 1488.
No, get this shit out of here. No, fuck Hitler, all right? Fuck Hitler, all right? And fuck, he's a Jewish homosexual artist, all right? That's what you guys are worshiping. All right, he's a Jewish homosexual artist. Why do you think he had the little Hitler stash, huh? When he was out there on the streets of Vienna, homeless, getting rejected 3 different times from the art school of Vienna, what do you think he was doing for meals? What do you think he was doing for room and board? He was sucking dicks, all right? And that little mustache, that little half a stash, that's the French tickler. That's the French tickler. I mean, that gave him an extra $20, you know, on a trick, you know what I'm saying, behind the castle and shit. All right, anyway, look, let me just calm my ass down first, all right? These people are pissing me off. Let me calm my ass down. Where's my pipe? If you people will please excuse me, folks, all right? I'm going to go ahead and smoke a little bit of tobacco here, all right? I'm going to smoke a little bit of tobacco because I can't stand these fucking troll terrorist cyber vermin scumbags, you know? But this is what you get, all right? If you want to be a streamer and shit, these are the kind of people that you're going to have to be fucking broadcasting to, huh? How do you like that shit? And you fucking people wonder why I don't want to fucking come out and be like, hey, look, it's me over here. I'm an IRL streamer. Dude, I would never want to be known for this shit, all right? I would never want to be known for this crap. I'd be embarrassed if people knew that I did this fucking show and did this for people like you, all right? Unfucking believable, for fuck's sake. Hey, look at that. Take a smoke and click my link. I've even given you good money for it. I'll get to it when I get to it. This isn't the ghost show, you fucking tard, all right? I'm not your dirty dish rag whore mother that's going to come just submit to you because you have a fucking autistic meltdown, you piece of shit. Jesus Christ. You see the fucking entitlement of these fucking Asperger autist pieces of shit. They make me want to puke, all right? They make me want to throw up nasty chicken grease and corn oil and cream of wheat, for fuck's sake! Official Shecker counter, does a pipe tip in and around your mouth calm you down, Ghost? Shut your fucking mouth, all right? Give me a fucking break. Is that all you fucking idiots think about? Is that all you idiots think about? Black ding-dongs and, you know, homosexual fantasies, for Christ's sake? That's all that comes out of your goddamn cocksucker there. 5-finger prostate punch or shekel counter, whoever the fuck you are, all right? And Viking Kyle, who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares what you have to say, Viking Kyle? You're a fucking Nazi LARPing piece of shit, and every time you fucking donate a video of how Hitler had a big cock or whatever, I make you look lower than a leprechaun's nutsack, you piece of shit. And if you were a true white man, and if you cared about Hitler, you wouldn't be here. You'd be banging your white wife, getting her pregnant, and let the white race live on, you stupid piece of shit. But you don't. You're a dickless old prostate-infected piece of shit who even makes fucking internet cyber whores creeped out. All right? So give me a break.
Buy that for $1.
Give me a break. Piece of shit. I'm tired. I'm tired of this shit. Put the PC shot on. Look at Tanky right over here. Like, oh, thank you. I came. And Jay, hey, Ghost, listening to you for more than 10 years. First tip I'm sending you. Thank you for the continuous effort. Take care. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Cheers to you, and I appreciate the positive vibes, dude. I need it. Let's just put it that way, all right? Anyway, once again, if you want to attend tonight, I am going to be covering the debates. You can join the True Capitalist Basic membership for 10 or the Advance for 25 and come chill with us tonight. There's not going to be any of these fucking trolls in there. I can tell you that right now. There's not going to be any of this dumb, stupid shit that I got to put up with on here. It's going to be pure, serious debate, serious talk, serious conversation. Anyway. All right. Anyway, let me take a smoke here, and then we're going to go ahead and get back to the show if we can, all right? If we can. Jesus Christ. Hey, you know what?
I'd buy that for $1.
What? What?
Ghost, you said you'd meet me at the Ginger Man last Saturday. Where were you?
Man, I can't stand you fucking people. I swear to fucking Christ, man. You people, I swear to fucking God, if you were in front of me right now, and if I was, some fucking, as a French tickler, fucking homosexual Jewish artist, you would all be fucking condemned. I would have you all removed from society. All right? I would have you all removed from society. Give me a smoke. Sorry. I'm sorry. I gotta let it hit the brain. Gotta hold it in, let it hit the brain, all right? All right, anyway, sorry, folks, all right? Official shekel counter, you would piss your pants. Yeah, okay, great. Yeah, thanks a lot, you idiot, all right? Anyway, as I was stating, Putin is complaining that no one's helping Russia. And the reason that he's complaining is because he's all alone out here in the world. And the only person that he can find that'll give him anything is little chubby-ass Kim in North Korea.
I'd buy that for $1.
Vox Artificials really needs to stop trying so hard. It makes his trolling cringe.
Look at Yak-Ass. Hey, did you hear that, Vox? I mean, I get it. You've got these stupid, half-tards like Baca and, feminist socialist and, Bob Tom and all these fucking tards out here saying, yay, spaghetti to your crap. Dude, most people outside of these little tard circle that you're running with think that you're a fucking idiot Canadian bacon pieces of moose humping shit, all right? So put your fucking Mountie fucking outfit on, all right? And go outside and heel kick because that's the only joy that you're going to get at this point in time, you fucking stupid loser. Anyway, as I was stating before I got rudely interrupted here, Putin complains that no one's helping Russia, and that's because they are the invaders. I mean, I don't know if Putin, forgot that. And maybe it's because he's not doing very well. Take a look at this. Russia suffers setbacks as Ukraine braces for tough month in the battlefield. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. What?
Ghost will rage quit over being called out on his stupid political takes faster than the regular trolling. Being called out for his retarded political bullshit makes him madder than getting split roasted by an MK Ultra and Tub Guy tag team.
Because you people are idiots. All right? The equivalent of your political outlook is the equivalent of those idiots that are buying dying companies because some asshole named Roaring Kitty is telling them to do so. All right? That's why I have no compassion for any of you American people that claim, oh, what about American people? We're sending money to Ukraine. We're sending money to... We've already given you money, you fucking ungrateful fucks. You've had stimulus checks injected into your goddamn bank accounts. If you're a fucking stupid dumb bimbo of a goddamn single mother, you can get $4,500 a kid. We've given you idiots so much money. The practice of socialism, all right, has been applied during COVID, and as you can see right now, it does nothing but make a bunch of spoiled pieces of entitled, ungrateful shit. You're witnessing it right now. You're witnessing it right fucking now. Just take a look at these damn chat rooms. Take a look at these damn chat rooms. Anyway, as I was stating before I got rudely interrupted once again, Russia suffers setbacks as Ukraine braces for a tough month in the battlefield. Now, I'll be honest with you, I think that right now both sides are at a horrible standstill. They're in a horrible quagmire. I don't think anybody is really winning in this war, but based upon the numbers and based upon the fact that the Russians were the invading force, and given the fact that Russia's supposed to be some big badass superpower that even America was supposed to be afraid of at one point in time, it looks like at this point Russia is losing. And as I've stated since the beginning of this conflict, black operatives, all right, folks in the CIA, don't give a shit who wins this war. All right, we don't give a crap who wins this war. The longer it goes, the more and more depleted both sides of this conflict become depleted. And especially Russia, all right? Especially Russia, because we're trying to suck them out of the whole superpower status. That's the whole point. That's the whole point, for Christ's sake. And I think that everybody needs to recognize that that's the objective of all this. You see, America has to continue to sustain its prominence as a superpower indefinitely. And when you have powers like Russia, like China, trying to offset that particular power structure, you as America have to do whatever it takes in order to bring them down to size. All right? I mean, take a look. While Putin is out doing his thing in Asia, trying to get whoever or whatever to give him whatever, take a look at this. Is Putin's Ukraine obsession distracting from a rising threat at home? And what is the rising threat? ISIS. ISIS. Nobody has yet claimed responsibility for the deadly attacks on 2 synagogues and Orthodox churches that shook southern Russia on Sunday. 16 law enforcement officers, an Orthodox priest, and several civilians were killed in the raids. This was 100% ISIS. As a matter of fact, once one of those Nurmagomedov, that UFC fighter, Nurmagomedov, or whatever the hell his name is, one of his fighters was one of the people pulling the trigger on this shit. So this was 100% CIA. And didn't I tell you after the hit on that theater that there was more to come? Didn't I tell you that after the hit on the theater that there was more to come? And look, this is part of it. And there's going to be a lot more than this. And what's staging right now, if you want my opinion, is now a new front by the Russians that they have to defend against. And it's this unholy alliance that they had with Islam. And that is going to be compromised now. It is currently going to be compromised. And in my opinion, I think that is going to be an aid to the catalyst of bringing down the current regime of Russia. Because remember, the Chechens, before Kadyrov came along and decided to bow down to Putin, the Chechens hated Russia. As a matter of fact, remember in 99, they did a raid on a theater, ironically enough. When the terrorists went in there and they had bombs strapped to their chest, they took the whole theater hostage. And the Russians, instead of negotiating, they threw some kind of a weird agent gas that killed most of the people in the goddamn theater. Does anybody remember that? So I think that the Chechens, which are Caucasian Islamics, all right, that's why the area of Chechnya is in the Caucasus regions. All right, that's where you get the term Caucasian. All right, if you fucking know anything. Anyway, Mama Luigi, I wonder what happened to that Khabib person that used to be here. I don't know, who knows? But once again, Putin, while he's out there playing grab ass with Asian leaders, his country is falling apart. I mean, what kind of a country do you have, all right, when you're a totalitarian and you've got Islamic terrorists able to infiltrate your system of security and are able to cause massive amounts of devastation like this? Now, folks, even though this is happening in Russia, I caution you, I said this on the last show, that the United States is primed for an attack here in the next couple of weeks. And the reason I say that, folks, is because, first of all, the Russians and the Chinese know, all right, they know that ISIS and Al-Qaeda are terrorist satellite assets of the United States. And they know that we're sending in ISIS fighters to do what they're doing inside Russia's borders. So what America has to do now, or at least the black operatives, is have some kind of terrorist action on American soil in order to give the optics to the rest of the world that America doesn't have anything to do with what the hell's happening in Russia or any of this shit. And I'm telling you all right now, it is bound to happen here in the next couple of weeks. And they're giving us Inception-like media pieces like this. 8 men arrested over ISIS ties sparked suspicion of U.S. terrorist attack. I'm telling you, this is the same pattern that happens right before some massive terrorist action that happens on United States soil. And it's going to happen. It is going to happen, and if you're out and about in some public arena, you better keep your eyes open because this is about to happen. And the reason it is so that the rest of the world can say, well, poor America, look at them. They're getting hit up with ISIS, same with Russia, same with over there, and I mean, all over the place. This is the point. This is the point. Official shekel counter said, oh, how like 9/11 happened in the U.S., yeah, kind of like that. You could say that. But once again, we are going to see something here in the next couple of weeks. And they're putting out all kinds of symbols.
Buy that for $1.
They're putting out, I'll get to you in a minute, Jerky Boy. They're putting out all kinds of signals. Take a look at this. Summer of Threat 2024, America's security watchdogs are barking, are we listening? All right? So they're already putting out these inception of ideas. So whenever you see this, you should take heed because something is about to happen. Now remember when the State Department had told everybody not to go to Russia and warned of an impending terrorist attack on Russia a month before the actual theater attacks happened? This is the same type of situation. This is the same type of situation. So anyway, I just want to let everybody know, I'm going to get back to Russia here in a second. I just want everybody to know. Put the PC shot on. What is this? We've got this one we expected from the debate. All right, great. I'll look at it in a minute. Jerky Boys 92 coming soon to the Moonman Doom mod. Ghost will be the DLC that can finally join me to hunting down minority group. What a fucking bunch of idiots. And hold on, what is this? William Shakespeare with 2 beers. Act 1, Scene 1, a studio in San Antonio. Enter Ghost, a short-tempered businessman seated at his desk preparing for his broadcast. Ghost, hark, the hour of the broadcast is upon us, and I, Ghost the capitalist, shall speak of markets, trades, and news of worldly weight. Yet, lo, what mischief lurks within the ether? For trolls do plague my show with vile intent. Enter Tub Guy, unseen by Ghost, with the sound of running water. Tub Guy aside, from yonder tub I shall prank commence, and Ghost, the fiery host, shall rage anon. Aloud, good Ghost, thou hear the flows of water. Ghost, what devilry is this? Who calls from the depths? Who calls from the depths? Hey, cheers to Flames for Golf, and I'll get you in a minute. Who calls from the depths of the bath and the basin? Speak thou, Nav, and cease this water din that vexes mine own ears. Tub Guy with a voice masculine. 'Tis I, Tub Guy, come to join thy show. Oh, Ghost, when World War II-3 doth strike, come to my bunker. We will have a 3-way with Alex Jones. It will totally be legit. Oh, my. Leaping from his seat, Jesus, 'tis Tub Guy once again. Thou art a plague upon my broadcast fare. Dost thou battle in gravy for this jest, or seek to dethrone me in thy tub of woe? Tub Guy, nay, good Ghost, 'tis but a jest, a prank, to see thee rage and rant with fiery breath. Join me, I pray, within this tub of mirth, and let's us swim as ham bones. Oh my. Ghost, thou art a sick and twisted soul. Indeed, each show thou call'st with such absurd request, and it's endst thy speech with that infernal phrase, begone, thou naff, and trouble me no more. All right, anyway, who gives a shit, all right?
For $1.
Who gives a shit? Look, I'm fucking, dude, I'm tired, dude. I'm done with this fucking show, all right? I'm trying to say some fucking serious shit out here, and you people are treating this shit like it's the fucking Ghost Show, man. All right? I'm fucking done with this stupid fucking shit. What is this? What about Olympic in Paris? Think anything terrorist-related is going to happen there? I'm not too sure about Paris. But I can tell you that something's about to happen in the United States. And give it about 2 weeks, all right? Ghost is gay. Hey, everyone, send money to Ghost so he can do Ghost Show and Pippa says hi. Whatever the fuck that's supposed to mean, all right? All right, anyway, as I was stating, all right, once again, Putin's Ukraine obsession distracting from a rising threat at home, all right? All right, so with that being said, Putin's not doing too well. You know, he's going out, he's trying to, figure out, hey, North Korea, you think you can help me? I mean, it's sad what he has done. I mean, he jumped through hoops during that meeting with Little Kim in North Korea. And look, now all of a sudden South Korea is saying some shit. Because remember, Putin warned South Korea. So South Korea is responding and saying, hey, we're going to talk to the United States and we're going to...
I'd buy that for $1.
Hey, Gorgiras Trains can't wait for the debate tonight. Still voting for Mr. Frog in November. Well, cheers to Gorgira Trains, and thank you very much. He's a member of the chat, so he's going to be there. Cheers to you, man. Anyway, South Korea's Yoon, U.S. spy chief to discuss North Korea-Russian ties. So South Korea is definitely bracing because that's the ambition of North Korea is the unification by force. Oh! Northern Yankee! Holy shit!
Great to see you doing a TCR and the insight on the terrorism threats. Even though they may not capitalize like us, they are Americans and they should know.
Thank you.
Keep telling them how it is and hope to see you tomorrow. Cheers.
Thank you,
cheers.
the Northern Yankee, man. That helped. That was good positivity there, man.
Hey Ghost, I finally got into trading, more specifically investing for the long term. I figured the Nvidia stock split was a good entry point. Why did everything tank early this week?
Because everything's at all-time highs, franchise. That's why I'm not buying anything long-term outside of micro and small cap stocks. Small caps are at a 25-year low right now because everybody in the market is so enthralled with 12 stocks. 80% of the money in the market is in 12 stocks. Once that gets liquidated, that's when you're going to start seeing the money spread out. And if you want, I would suggest, if you want a strategy for long term, take a look at where the hedge funds are parking their money in small cap stocks. Take a look at these small caps that have 10%, 15% plus ownership by institutional Wall Street. And that should be a base, in my opinion, to start entertaining some entry points into whatever small cap stock. Now remember, right now, small cap stocks are not being looked at by the market. Everybody's enthralled with the Nvidias and the Alphabets and the Apples and, the Big 12. But in my view, I think right now, if you wanted to play the game, because we're about to enter into this recession, and once everybody recognizes it, the damn market is just going to tank. And by that time, when you recognize that we're in it, it's going to be too late to take your money out. So, in my opinion, take a look at where institutional money is putting their money and parking it. And look at small cap stocks that have anywhere from 10 to 15+% of institutional ownership, because that's what the big boys are doing. That's what Wall Street's doing. They're parking their money just in case. Anyway, thank you, and cheers to you, and cheers to the Northern Yankee, by the way, man. Cheers to you. Definitely a positive, something positive I needed to hear, all right? And feminist socialists, how when feds are going to cut rates? Hey, feminist socialists, I know you think that you're some, investor because you rode Nvidia for a couple of months or something, but look, whenever the Fed cuts rates, which is obviously you don't fucking listen because I've been saying this over and over and over again, whenever the Fed cuts rates after a substantial time of monetary tightening, literally a month or two after they cut rates is when the contraction starts to happen. That's what happened in 2009. That's what happened in 99. That's what happened in 87. That's what happened in 78. So give me a fucking break. I should say 76. 78 was Volcker rule. Anyway, we got Vox Artificials. Northern Yankee is the engineer being forced to dono to his boss at gunpoint. Yeah, all right, whatever, asshole. Anyway, let's get back to what I was, trying to talk about here. Once again, Russia not doing too well. They know it. All right, so what do? They're like, hey, well, you know what? We're mulling downgrading our ties with the West, all right? We're going to downgrade our diplomatic ties with you guys, okay? Who gives a shit? All right, we don't even, we're practically in a war footing. Why would you even put out a goddamn, a statement like this? This guy right here is the spokesman for, the equivalent of the press secretary for Russia. And okay, great, you're downgrading diplomacy with America. So what? It just goes to show you the desperation of Russia, man. Russia's at it alone. It knows it. And, that's why Putin has been mulling a peace plan. He's been saying peace. I want to talk. I want to talk. He's been saying it for the past 3 weeks. I want to talk. I want to talk. And how are we responding? We'll take a look at this. U.S. Navy nuclear ballistic missile submarine surfaces off Norway in an unusual flex as doomsday plane flies overhead. So not only are we out here flexing with a nuclear ballistic missile? We had a doomsday plane flying over it. So we are not taking this lightly, and Russia initiated this whole belligerence, and we're only responding accordingly. And if that's the way they want to play, we can play it. It's obvious that America is willing to take this all the way. And it's from my speculation that the intelligence knows that Russia has nothing. I mean, lest we forget that after the fall of the Soviet Union, after the fall of the USSR, the United States and the United Nations had an agreement with Russia, then President Boris Buy Me a Beer Yeltsin, and we had a what do we call it? I forgot what the plan name was, but it was where we were destroying some of the nuclear stockpile that the USSR had at that particular time. And we did this with conjunction with the International Energy and Atomic Agency. So I'm not too sure, if you want my opinion, whether or not these Russians even have the nukes capable to be able to hit us in the United States. And what have I always said? That I'm not afraid of Russia nuking us. If Russia's going to nuke anybody, it's probably going to be Europe. All right, it's probably going to be Europe. And look, what did I tell you? That's what the CIA wants. Because on the surface, the United States and the EU look like they're allies. They look like they're friends, but in actuality, they are not. They're not, because the EU doesn't give us any respect. Every time we try to put any products or services in their markets, they mark up tariffs as if we're their enemy. And that's all there is to it. And you know what? It seems as if the chain of events are falling in the direction that I'm saying. Take a look at this. Put the PC shot on. EU-Ukraine security agreement will advance peace, says Zelensky. So now all of a sudden the EU is taking more of a role when it comes to this Zelensky Ukraine-Russia conflict. So much like I've always said that, hey, I'm not worried about getting nuked. All right, if anybody's going to get nuked, it's probably going to be Europe. And the chain of events is moving in that direction. Vox Artificial, since we've been good tonight, could we get an early radiography? You're not getting shit, you fucking idiot, all right? You're not getting a goddamn thing. Now, Zelensky, the reason that he wants to move towards the EU is because I think his days are numbered. Remember, I've said that Zelensky has been an incompetent leader for Ukraine because aside from him being contradictory in the fact that he's trying to get his countrymen to have some nationalist spirit in order to defend against the Russian invasion, meanwhile, he's over there sucking the schlong head of these Eurocucks in order for him to be a part of the European Union. Now, we're playing that to our advantage. We're playing that to our advantage.
I'd buy that for $1.
Hey, what's going on, Stagio? Good to see you, man. I'll read yours in just a second, man. Cheers to you. But the reason I'm saying Zelensky is, I've been saying his days are numbered for some time. It's because of this. It's because of shit like this. War and popularity keep Zelensky in power despite term expiring. So if this guy's going to stay like a leader as a despot and not have elections, then he is no different than Putin at this point in time. And most Ukrainians don't appreciate this shit. And as I've been stating for a while, there are some moves underneath the bureaucratic system of Ukraine that are trying to move in a situation in which they can eliminate Zelensky. And you guys that have been listening to me for some time, you know I've been saying this. They are trying to get rid of Zelensky. I'm talking Ukrainians. I'm talking his own internal government apparatus. And for those that don't believe me, take a look at what he has done recently. All right? Take a look at what Zelensky's done. I'm telling you, he knows his days are numbered. He knows it. Take a look at this. Zelensky sacks top general accused of incompetence. Now, Zelensky is blaming this general, and he is quoted as saying that the general killed more Ukrainians than Russians. No, you idiot. You did. All right? This has been my biggest criticism of Zelensky. When he got invaded, he should have taken a defensive approach to this invasion. Instead, He decided to confront the invasion from an offensive perspective. And as a result, it has caused major devastation and casualties to the Ukrainian military. So instead of him taking the blame for it, which is what he should be doing because it was his fucking decision, he decided that he was going to blame this fucking general, and that's supposed to be enough of a smokescreen in order to have the people of Ukraine continue to sustain him as leader. All right? Now, aside from him sacking this general, he's also has arrested some people within the state guard. Take a look at this. Zelensky orders purge of Ukrainian state guard in wake of alleged assassination plots. Oh, what did I tell you? I've been saying this for months, that Zelensky better watch his ass, that he has become so grossly incompetent that there are people within his own apparatus that want to take him out. And really what's happening here, if you want my opinion, is that whoever wants to take Zelensky out, they want to end the fucking war. They want to end the war because on both sides are taking horrific, I'm talking horrific casualties. It has become a war of bodies. Anybody who's been observing whatever footage has been coming out of the military theater out there knows that it's an absolute bloodbath. And that's why I was saying at the beginning of this whole segment that nobody seems to be really winning, per se. But if you want to judge who's losing, I would say Russia. Even though it seems as if they still have more men to continue to send into the meat grinder, the fact that Russia hasn't taken over Ukraine at this point proves that they are not a superpower. The fact that they're having this much trouble over a country the size of Texas proves that we should have never been afraid of these pricks. Why do you think that we're not now? Why do you think that we threw that nuclear sub over there in Norway with the Doomsday plane overhead? We're not afraid of these pricks. All right, but at the same time, Zelensky, he's not making very good decisions as leaders. He's not making a very good decision. So that's why he has having so many people within his apparatus trying to take him out. So it doesn't look good on both sides, if you want my personal opinion. All right? And then afterwards, after all this, he comes out and scolds officials about their duties during war. I mean, so after all the purging and the arrests, he comes out and waves his fingers at all the people and say, hey, you need to do your duty during war. You need to do your duty. So this is what we have here. This is it. This is the leader. So right now, we're at a weird standstill. That's why, if you want my opinion, even though we do have nuclear subs going to Norway, we are flexing against Russia.
I'd buy that.
I don't think that Russia potentially finally cowering and maybe doing a deal with Zelensky is out of the question. I genuinely don't think that's out of the question because I think Putin, right now, he is so desperate. I mean, the fact that he went over there and sucked the schlong head of North Korea for its bottle rockets and its, third world artillery goes to show you the desperation, man. Put the PC shot on. What's up to Gorgira Trains? Can't wait for the debate tonight. Still voting for Mr. Frog in November. Well, cheers to Gorgira Trains, and thank you for the 3 beers, man. Cheers to you. All right, good to see you. I hope to see you tonight over there in that debate, man, in the True Capitalist Radio membership chat room, man. And we got Stagio. Cheers, Ghost. Good to hear some classic TCR. Still a fan, and keep going, doing what you do. Peace. Thank you, Stagio. Cheers, man. I'm glad you're listening. I know you've been listening for a long time. Cheers to you, man. And we got Jib. I found Ghost in late summer of 2012. Thought I'd never get to hear him live. So I was stoked in 2016 and been listening ever since. Cheers, Ghost. Well, thank you very much to Jib. Thank you very much to Stagio. Thank you very much to Gorgira Trains. And Flames Were Golfing and everybody else out there, man. Thanks. I appreciate it. That's why I'm continuing the show, even though these troll terrorist, cyber vermin, scumbag bastards are really, sticking it to my crawl. Let's just put it that way, all right? But I'm still standing, all right? I'm still standing. And what is this? Urinator, Ghost Fleshlights win. How about... Jeez, you guys are sick, dude. And official shekel counter, can you get to the China-Philippine stuff? And have you covered Iran yet? Yeah, shut up, asshole. All right, I'll get to it when I get to it. Now, since you want to talk about China, let's go ahead and talk about China then, all right? Let's talk a little bit about China. Put the PC shot on. China delivers another economic blow to Russia. Now, I told you on the last broadcast that China has now stopped giving money to Russian creditors in order to have the United States and the EU relinquish sanctions from a variety of different products. And that's why Xi Jinping was out there, or at least the premier or somebody of China was out there talking to the EU. And what China wants is they want the tariffs from electronic vehicles to be eliminated. So this is what they're doing. China's trying to show action as opposed to their words. You know, their words are always like, oh, we're going to invade this, we're going to do that. Now their actions are speaking for themselves, and they are signals that they want to come back. They're signals that are like, look, we're sorry, we didn't mean it. So once again, on the last show, I said how China was not paying their Russian creditors. Now they refuse to pay for Russian natural gas and oil unless it's an absolute discounted price, which is half the market price. And the current oil company for Russia, this Gazprom, it's already taking deficits because of the sanctions, because anyone it sells to, whether it's China or India, wants a dramatic discount. And they're already selling it to them at a discount as it is, but China is saying we're not going to accept any more unless it's at this discount. And Russia can't afford to do that. So once again, it goes to show you, as I've stated since the beginning, that this China-Russia alliance, it's a lie. It's all optics for the world stage, much like how I have suggested the EU and the United States are. You know what I mean? So once again, China all of a sudden backing the fuck up because I think that they know that we're serious. I think that we know, or they know that we are ready to confront anyone at this point in time. And that's why when looking at the debate tonight, I think the most important issue for me, foreign policy. And if I hear any goddamn pro-Russia shit out of goddamn Trump suckhole, man, that's going to fucking piss me off. That's going to piss me the hell off. Anyway, once again, China's showing that all that belligerence that they had been touting over the past 10 years, they're now trying to kind of take a step back. Trying to take a step back. Another signal that they're trying to take a step back, they're crying. China's crying. Look at her crying. Look at it. China warns against, quote, vicious cycle of decoupling from the West. Aw, why did you decouple from us? Because we wanted to teach you Chinese a lesson, all right? We created your little pissing ground of a chopstick country, you little fucking ungrateful pieces of shit, all right? How dare you try to step up to the United States? We didn't even need to fucking send any military to cripple your goddamn communist government. All we had to do was stop buying your crap. And now that we've stopped buying your crap, your damn goddamn country's collapsing and you don't know what to do. And now they realize that they have no choice. China has no choice but to capitulate. They have absolutely no choice but to capitulate at this point in time. Because if the EU and the United States do not buy this cheap crap from China, then they're going to live with it and they ain't going to get no more money, and the whole goddamn fucking country is going to turn into a technocratic third world piece of shit. And we got Vox Artificials. What am I going to do? I'm going to ghost top guy. I'm ghost top guy? What am I going to do? GhostPolitics chose me to lead. No, shut up, Fox. All right, just shut up. Anyway, this is not the only signal from China. China is legitimately capitulating. All right? Because it's got no other choice. I mean, take a look at its economy. Take a look at this. Look at this. Look at what's happening now in China. China's financial elite, the elite finance company, faces pay caps at $400,000 and bonuses, clawbacks. They even want some of the pay that some of these fools got back, or they are threatened with arrest. So this is how desperate China is getting. They're now becoming Indian givers. No pun intended to our, chief slap-a-hoe friends or anything, but Indian givers, when it comes to paying out their executives and paying out employees, that's how bad it's getting. It's like, oh my God, did I write you that check? Hey, I need for you to give me that back. You already spent the money and shit. You fucking partied out with it. I need that money back. So that's how fucking desperate China is when it comes to its economy, for Christ's sake. All right? So this is why they're tuning it down. They're tuning it down now. They're not all belligerent. They're not all, we're going to invade this. They ain't saying shit. They ain't saying a goddamn thing.
I'd buy that for $1.
Hey, what's going on to Sparks? If I think that's the same guy, what's going on, man? I'll read yours in just a second. We're in the middle of China here. And look, another signal that China is capitulating. Take a look at this. Xi Jinping admits China is relatively weak on innovation and needs more talent to dominate the tech battlefield. This is a consequence of the CHIPS Act that, I hate to say, Biden signed into law in his tenure, that has now reached a point to where now China has to admit that they're behind on the technological divide. They're behind now. So massive capitulation going on in China right now. As I've always stated, the Chinese were a paper tiger. They ain't shit. Everybody was afraid of these people. I have no idea. I mean, we could blindfold these people with dental floss, all right? I'm not afraid of China. All right? I am not afraid of China. And you want to know why I'm not afraid of China? Because like Russia, who I don't think has nukes anymore, maybe tactical nukes, but not any massive Hiroshima, Nagasaki capable type of nukes. But China, I don't think they even have ballistic missiles. You want to know why? Because, look, folks, I think I reported this, at the time it had happened. But take a look at what happened, and people are still speculating on why. Take a look at this. Communist China expels ex-defense ministers over corruption charges. And they're going to put them on trial and apparently either give them the death penalty or put them in jail for life. And they refuse to say why, other than abstract fucking language, like it was a serious violation of party discipline and law. All right, that's what they're being charged with. But my sources tell me, folks, that what happened here is that the defense minister is taking the heat because some of the missiles, at least most of the missiles in the arsenal of China, don't even really have missile propulsion capability. Meaning that whatever was inside the rockets weren't something that would help blast it off. There was speculation that it was nothing but water. That was nothing but water. And why did they do this? This is what happens in a bureaucracy where there really is no oversight. When you have a collective government that has to make the decision and micromanage every part of every component of the government, the economy, the social planning, everything, you have bureaucrats. They're going to try to take the easy way out, and they're going to try to do whatever's less necessary in order to put the bureaucratic money into their pockets. And China, at least in this instance, thought that they were never really going to go to war. I mean, this is the defense minister. So there had to have been some assumption that there was never going to be a war and that they were going to, build what looked like missiles, fill them with water. They were never going to be used. And the money that was allocated for these missiles probably went in this guy's pocket. And whatever bureaucracy under him. That's why it's defense ministers, plural. And they're not saying why, but I think this is the speculation, and that's why I think China is now backing down, because they don't have the capability to be able to confront anyone, because their missile systems are all a joke. And this is why the defense minister was yanked about, 6 months ago, yanked out of nowhere. He just went missing, and they threw somebody else in there. They're going to charge him with corruption charges. And from what I gather, it's because they fraudulently created missiles that are useless. And it jeopardizes the defense of China. So that's why these guys are going up Schitt's Creek. And I'm telling you, China doesn't look too good, all right? China don't look too good. And by the way, Did y'all hear about this? China sets mid-July for its highly anticipated third plenum meeting to discuss deepening reform. Now, actually, this is actually a little later, right? I think they usually have this in November or some shit. They're actually having this in July because of the absolute dire straits that China is currently in. Because typically, they don't really implement reform. They discuss reform. But this third plenum is actually going to induce reform at a massive scale.
They sold/took the fuel because of corruption. They could have a second stage, but no primary propulsion.
Hey, Northern Yankee, thank you very much. I'm glad that you're aware of this particular issue. And this, I think, is the real reason why China is backing down, because they don't have the capability necessary to be able to take on a superpower if it so happened to be that way. And that's why all of a sudden they went from, oh, we're going to invade Taiwan to, hey, the United States tried to trick me into invading Taiwan, and I didn't take the bait. Xi Jinping. So cheers to the Northern Yankee, man. Cheers to you. But the fact that they're going to take this third plenum meeting, and it's going to happen July 15th to the 18th, they're going to implement massive reforms in hopes of putting Band-Aids on what the fuck Xi Jinping has done in his tenure. Because what Xi Jinping has done in his tenure has been, it's been an absolute disgrace. It has been an absolute disgrace to what China has been able to accomplish up to this point. All of Jiang Zemin and Hu Jintao's reforms into bringing China into the first world have all been thrown back 50 years because of the reforms by Xi Jinping, who obviously has some kind of a hard-on to try to be the second coming of Mao Zedong. Now, with that being said, as I was stating, you know, they have to look like they're still somewhat of a superpower, and I don't think they look like it right now. That's why you've got Philippines Marcos. Remember, something mean from the Philippines. They're not taking the belligerence in the South China Sea by China lightly. Take a look at this. We have to do more. Marcos urges fiercer response while showing restraint towards Chinese aggression in the South China Sea. So let me tell you something, man. Marcos, whose father was a hard ass, I don't know if y'all remember his father, but he looks like he is poised to confront China. And the reason is because, I mean, this is a lineage legacy. His father was the leader of the Philippines. He wants to be a fucking badass leader. It's about legacy. It's about history. And he wants to be the leader that put the Philippines on the same level as China. So aside from the whole, oh, we're going to invade Taiwan crap, I mean, he is now pissing off, I'm talking Xi Jinping, a lot of different people in this region. And if something were to happen to China, it would be open season on all the Asiatic countries on China, because China is hated by most of the Asiatic races in Asia. And that's why I think Marcos is so confident, for a lack of a better term, when attempting to try to confront China and saber rattling towards China. So let's see what happens with this. Something mean from the Philippines, although something tells me that China is going to send a delegate or some kind of diplomat over there and is going to try to, you know, mend fences. All right, that's what they usually do. That's what they do every time with goddamn India. Whenever China and India have any kind of dispute over their border, they just go and talk it out and hug, and I think that's exactly what China's going to do with the Philippines. China is in no position, absolutely no position to do anything militarily. Now, with that being said, what the hell did I say that China should do? I said that China should go into Pakistan, because Pakistan, they have billions tied up in Pakistan with the Pakistan-China corridor, the economic corridor, the Belt Road Initiative, and they haven't even gotten started on it because of all the terrorism in Pakistan. I mean, there have been about 6 or 7 Chinese engineers that have been killed in attacks in Pakistan because of it. Now, the Prime Minister of Pakistan a few weeks ago went to China, and China told him, hey, clean the shit up. And I have said that if I were Xi Jinping, that I would have some kind of an agreement with Pakistan that Chinese forces will go in and aid the eradication of the terrorism in Pakistan. And folks, didn't I tell you that was going to happen? I told you that was going to happen a long time before it was even thought about. And take a look at this. Prognosticator of prognosticator strikes again. All right, there it is. Pakistan unveils new counterterrorism plan. The timing of the announcement suggests that China could play a role in the strategy. The prognosticator strikes again. What did I tell you? I told you this shit before these idiots even thought about it. That's CIA levels of assessment right fucking there. God damn, I'm good, dude. I'm too fucking good, man. All right, I'm too fucking good. Didn't I tell you that if I were Xi Jinping, I've been saying this for the past several months. I said if I were Xi Jinping, that I would go and make an agreement with Pakistan because they have a lot of money vested. I just said the Belt Road Initiative, Pakistan and China Economic Corridor. All right, and I would go in and send in Chinese forces in order to show the world the display of Chinese military force and slaughter all these terrorists in there so they can save face, so they can display their military might via a concentrated area that's agreed upon.
I'd buy that for $1.
And not confronting a nation state.
Michael Scott works at
damn it, God
1725
damn
Slough
it!
Avenue in Scranton, Pennsylvania.
All right, go fuck yourself, all right, you fucking troll terrorist bastard, all right? But anyway, as I was stating, man, all right, prognosticator strikes again. That's why whenever you hear the True Capitalist Radio Show, I tell the future, baby, all right? I tell the future. How did I know this shit was going to happen months before it happened? You got to figure that shit out on your own. Woo! Anyway, official shekel counter. Look at you go, Ghost. Out here sparking prolapses, repeating, yeah, whatever, asshole. Vox Art officials, hey, Ghost, don't you think anyone asked this yet, but are you doing a live stream of the debates later? I'm going to be in the True Capitalist Radio membership chat room tonight, giving my opinion on what the hell is happening in the debate, okay? If you want to go in there, fine. If you don't, go watch, that fucking wife abuser fucking Crowder or whoever. Go fucking watch Nick Rakita, whoever the fuck you want to watch. I don't give a shit. But I just want to reiterate, folks, didn't I say, look back in the archives. I have been saying that Pakistan was going to be the place, at least that's what I suggested to Xi Jinping if I was him, that I would send in Chinese troops into Pakistan, show Chinese military might, literally butchering these goddamn terrorists out there to show the world that China has it. You know what I mean? Showing the world that China has it. I'm telling you right now, boy. Ghost predicting the future. You got to figure that out on your own, man, all right? But I'm telling you, CIA levels of assessments, baby. CIA levels of assessments. Anyway, what's going on? We got Sparked going on. Hey, cheers, Ghost. Been listening lately. The show has been great. Glad to see you don't support Trump. I would have if he would have been a little bit... I mean, if he would have shown some humility. If he would have said, look, I didn't know, Fauci, I didn't know about this stuff. They fooled me. I'm sorry. When I get back in there, I'm going to prosecute Fauci. No, he doesn't say none of that shit. He doesn't say none of that crap. And Vox Art officials do a few live posts on X at least. Got my sweet engagement on that account for the Elon Bucks, whatever the hell that means. All right, but anyway, thank you, Sparked. I appreciate you listening, and thank you for tuning in. But I have to say it one more again, dude. Fucking prognosticator, man. I told you this was going to happen. As a matter of fact, I incepted it. Remember, it wasn't even thought about. I was even saying that if I were Xi Jinping, y'all remember me saying this? If I were Xi Jinping, and looks like Xi Jinping is listening, baby, all right? Woo! We got 832-4758, True Talmudic Magic Radio. Hey, you got to figure that shit out on your own, baby. All right, you got to figure that shit out on your own. Now, speaking of Pakistan, all right, aside from all the terrorist problem they have, their ex-prime minister is actually going through a similar situation as Donald Trump here. As a matter of fact, it's almost eerily similar. Here he is. It's Imran Khan. And Imran Khan actually, when he lost his election, did something similar to the January 6th event over there in Pakistan. And that's why he's currently in jail for that. And now they're trying to throw every kind of goddamn charge at him so he never gets out of prison. This one now is an appeals court in Pakistan who upholds a conviction of him having an unlawful marriage. So this guy he's literally the same thing as Trump. The difference is that it's Pakistan. All right, it's Pakistan. But this is another thing causing major destabilization in Pakistan. There are many people that believe that Imran Khan should still be the prime minister. So you add that with the ISIS terrorists that are in there, Al-Qaeda terrorists that are in there, the Tariqi Taliban, the Balochistan separatist movements. I mean, you know, China, if they're going to go in there, they better go in there with audacity and don't even bother thinking about any kind of human rights or any of that shit. Anyway, we got official shekel counter. 10 people are in the TCR chat. Dude, there's a lot more than 10 people, you idiot. Devious Dave, something funny about China is in areas with the Muslim terrorists, they issue crossbows to the police because the crossbow bolts won't set off explosive vests. Oh, well, that's very interesting. Hey, thank you very much there, Devious Dave. All right, now, let's transition, no pun intended.
I'd buy that for $1.
What is it, Transbony?
I think it's time that you slam that fat fucking cock on the desk. We all want to hear the bang.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. All right, that's enough, all right? Sick bastard. Anyway, let's talk a little bit about Saudi Arabia. Now, Saudi Arabia recently decided that it's going to take other currencies outside of the U.S. petrodollar. Now, when I suggested that, or when I covered that, I had suggested that Mohammed bin Salman has put himself into great danger. And I'm absolutely correct, because now, guess where Saudi Arabia is trying to cry to? Trying to cry to China. And why are they crying to China? Because, look, the situation that's happening in Yemen, all right, with the Houthis. What did I tell you about the Houthis? They are an Iranian satellite, and they have been hitting up the Saudi Arabians from Yemen for some time, all right? And they have recently stopped doing it here in the past couple of years. But now that you have this Houthi attack on the Red Sea, it has now become more and more of a threat to Saudi Arabia. And now, take a look at this. Saudi Arabia is said to seek China's help in solving the Houthi crisis. Hey, China, help me! Help me! Help me! And the reason is, folks, is because Mohammed bin Salman knows that something is about to happen. You can't just decide to make a humongous decision on accepting other currencies outside the U.S. petrodollar and not think that something bad is going to happen to you. All right? So right now he's asking for China's help. He's like, please, help me! Help me! Help me! And I don't think China's going to help them. I mean, China just wants to buy cheap oil off them. Saudi Arabia thinks that there's some kind of friend or whatever the case might be. And, you know, Saudi Arabia isn't doing too well. All right? Because the reason they're asking for China's help is because the Houthi violence is headed towards right to their goddamn back door. Take a look at this. 6 people killed during attacks on Saudi-Yemeni border posts. So that's why he's going out and talking about Mohammed bin Salman, the crown prince of Saudi Arabia. He's going out there begging China for help because the Houthis are right there at the damn back door, and they don't know what they're going to do. I mean, the United States isn't certainly going to help them, especially now that they are now accepting other currencies other than the petrodollar. So that's why you've got Mohammed bin Salman on his knees begging China for some kind of an assistance, because he knows the danger is lurking. He is not stupid. And on top of that, Saudi Arabia is not doing too well financially because of the ridiculous financial schemes that have been put into play by Mohammed bin Salman himself. Take a look at this. Put the PC shot on. Saudi Arabia dethrones China as top emerging market borrower. Kingdom accelerates global borrowing to drive the 2030 vision. So, I mean, they have gone beyond the debasing Chinese currency of the yuan. And they're now dethroning China as the top borrower out here with all this debt. So, aside from all the crap that, we're moving away from the petrodollar, China, I need help, the Houthis, Yemen, I mean, they're in some major financial trouble, and it's from all the decisions that dumbass Mohammed bin Salman has been making. And I think that by him decoupling or trying to decouple from the petrodollar, I think his days are numbered. I think his days are absolutely numbered. And the reason is, it's not just the United States that are going to want him gone. It's going to be the Saudi Arabian kingdom, his own family, because he's jeopardizing the continuity of the whole fucking royal family itself. And by the way, not only has Saudi Arabia got a humongous amount of debt, take a look at this. Saudi Arabia, remember the future megacities? They've been quietly downgraded into a status of stall. All right? I mean, they haven't thrown it out, but it's been quietly downgraded as the kingdom rethinks its diversification projects. You remember this stupid long 15-minute city or whatever the crap was that was supposed to cost trillions of dollars? Well, it's now been put on the shelf. So that's why you've got Saudi Arabia right now not in the best economic condition, not in the best diplomatic position, not in the best military position. Why Mohammed bin Salman would do something like attempt to decouple from the petrodollar is damn near suicide, if you want my opinion. All right, it's damn near suicide. So Saudi Arabia ain't doing too well, and be expecting something to come from Saudi Arabia, because you're not gonna do that shit. You're not gonna do that shit and think that you're gonna get away with it. Just ask Gaddafi. All right, just ask Saddam Hussein. All right, just ask anybody who attempted to try to recreate a dollar or recreate a gold dinar or some shit like that. Now, let's make a transition from Saudi Arabia to their counterpart, Iran. Now, take a look at this. Russia, you know that Russia's desperate when you've got the foreign minister coming out and saying, Russia says it's working on a big treaty with Iran. What the fuck does that mean? Who gives a shit? Look, I've talked to Iranian people, all right? I've been a part of the 2009 Green Revolution that was organized in the Pal Talk voice chat rooms, and I had major discussions with many different Iranian leaders of the opposition of the Ayatollah out there, and they all complain that all Russia does is give Iran their leftover crap from the previous generation of technology. And they're getting hand-me-down crap. All right, they're getting hand-me-down crap from Russia, and it's just garbage. So Russia's not doing Iran any fucking favors. All right, they're not doing anybody any favor. They fall undone. I'll get you in a minute, dude. So I don't know what Russia plans on this big treaty with Iran. I don't get it. And by the way, Iran's not doing too well either. I mean, lest we forget, our black operatives took out their president out of the sky, all right, in a helicopter, all right? So now they have to have new presidential elections, right? Well, not doing too well, because most of the people that are voting are young people. This is the big discrepancy with the Iranian population. The old guard of the Revolutionary Guard and the Ayatollah and the clerics, that's all an older generation that is now dwindling into extinction. And the younger generations don't want to have anything to do with this extremist crap. They're done with this garbage. All right, they're done with this crap. So, as a result, there's a new election coming out, and take a look at this. First candidate drops out of the Iranian presidential election amid voter apathy. All right, so many of the folks out there in Iran don't even give a shit that there's an election because they don't think that their vote counts. Kind of sounds like something here happening in America. I don't know. I'm just saying. Hey, hold on. Official shekel counter, you were in those Pal Talk and you organized those people to be slaughtered. Go fuck yourself, you asshole. Go fuck yourself. But anyway, the first candidate drops out. Now, the reason that the elimination of Raisi, which was the previous president, the reason that this sets off something that could spawn the absolute destabilization of Iran. All right?
Buy that for $1.
Yeah, shut up, you idiot. All right. The reason that I'm saying this is because take a look at this. All right. It's the supreme leader. All right. Is a little upset about the current elections because right now, the candidates, one of the candidates that are a part of the election is a reformist that wants to kind of slowly have Parliament take control of authority in Iran and kind of leave the Ayatollah as, you know, some kind of a figurehead as opposed to the supreme leader. Believe it or not, there's a candidate out there like this. And guess what the Iranian Ayatollah did? Look at this. Iran's supreme leader warns sole reformist in the presidential race while calling for, quote, maximum turnout. So the Ayatollah gave the reformist that's running in Iran a veiled threat that if he wins, that he will potentially, you know, have the same fate as Raisi or some shit. So, you know, it's not looking too good right now in Iran, all right? It's not looking too good. All right, so when you got the Ayatollah coming out publicly and trying to threaten one of the candidates for president, that's not looking too good. Not looking too good at all. All right, and on top of which, not only does it not look good for the Ayatollah, economically it doesn't look good because the only commodity that they have, oil, it seems to be a little stagnant right now because guess what? Iran's oil and gas workers are on strike. 20,000 strong, 110 companies. All right, so not looking too good for old Iran over here after they thought they could nut flex to America, after they thought they could do all this big bad bully shit. Now they have been cut down to size, and this damn election could be the precursor for another unrest. And whether or not the damn Ayatollah and the Revolutionary Guard can quash that unrest this time, that remains to be seen. That remains to be seen. And we got the official shekel counter. Just admit it. You organized those people to die. Fuck you, asshole. Urinator, can you scream for me again so I can finish? Shut up. Just like I laughed about 9/11. I never laughed about 9/11, you fucking asshole. Just shut up. Shut the fuck up. Jesus Christ, man. I'm over here. I'm giving you fucking CIA levels of assessment here. I'm giving you guys CIA levels of assessment, and this is how you're going to fucking treat me, you prick? All right, dude. All right. I'm fucking tired, dude. All right? The fucking goddamn debates are on in like a fucking hour and change anyway. What the hell else did I need to talk about anyway? Oh, yeah. Let's talk about this. All right? Let's talk about Bolivia, because that's very important. That happened here recently. For all those that don't know, an attempted coup in Bolivia. Take a look at this. Former heads of Bolivian Army and Navy arrested over failed coup. Minister says alleged putschinist, whatever the hell that is, will be charged with crimes after apparently mutiny in a volatile country. Now, the reason that this coup did not work, the reason it didn't work was because, unfortunately, Bolivia has apathy for revolutions. They have had 185 revolutions since 1829 or some shit like that. 185 revolutions since the early 1800s. So whenever they hear about another coup, not everybody's like, oh my God, everybody's just, yeah, whatever. Anyway, Eddie 324758, he might not have laughed, but he definitely danced. Fuck off, all right? Vox Artificial. I did not laugh at 9/11, you stupid shithead. Yell if you hate America, urinator. That's great. And official shekel counter, you CIA assessed those people to be slaughtered and laughed at. Look, shut the fuck up. All right, shut up. Fucking piece of shit. Now, why the hell was there a coup in Bolivia? Why was there a coup in Bolivia? Well, folks, because Bolivia thought that it could do business with who? With who? Take a look at this. Put the PC shot on. In Bolivia, China signs deal for world's largest lithium reserves. Huh? Oh. You wonder why there's a coup in Bolivia, huh? That's why, baby. That's why. You want to know why else? All right, not only did Bolivia sign some big-ass deal with China in order for its lithium reserves, I mean, I'm pretty sure you can guess what else they did, right? I'm pretty sure you can guess it. All right? I'm pretty sure you can guess it. Take a look at this. Put the PC shut on. Bolivian president thanks Putin for Russian partnership. And then you wonder why. And look, I mean, the folks that are Russia, China, they know that we're doing this, but there's nothing they can do about it. And you want me? I'll prove it to you. Okay? Putin actually came out here recently. Or excuse me, not Putin, a Russian analyst. My bad. A Russian analyst came out here recently and said the following. Russian analyst says U.S. helped engineer coup in Bolivia. Among the other reasons for attempted coup, named a deal with Russia to build $600 million industrial complex in Bolivia to mine and produce lithium. I'm telling you, man, CIA levels of assessments, baby, all right? CIA levels of assessments. Anyway, Vox Artificials, if the stream was where people started calling Charlie, Christy Krispy Kreme, someone said about 9/11 in the chat, and you chuckled. Dude, shut up, all right? I did not laugh on 9/11. Dude, official shekel counter and fucking Vox Artificial over there in Rumble, go fuck off, all right? Go fuck off. Jesus Christ, man, you guys are fucking stupid morons, you know that? Now, before I leave, okay, I also want to talk about Niger and Mali and Burkina Faso. Now, what did I say was going to happen once the Niger junta told the United States to leave the area? I said that Al-Qaeda was going to unleash holy hell in the region. Didn't I say that? Well, take a look at this. Put the PC shot on. The prognosticator, a prognosticator, strikes again. At least 20 soldiers, 1 civilian killed in western Niger. Country marks 3 days of national mourning after deadly ambush of security forces in rebel-hit region. The prognosticator, a prognosticator strikes again. Didn't I say it? I said there will be holy hell delivered on Niger and Burkina Faso and Mali. Oh, yeah, Burkina Faso. What's up with Burkina Faso? Burkina Faso is on the border of Niger, by the way, and Mali. Take a look at this. Prognosticator, a prognosticator strikes again. Take a look at this shit. Burkina Faso junta under criticism after bloody jihadist attack. Over 100 of his soldiers were killed. Huh? Let me tell you, I'm too good. All right? I'm too good. All right, this is why I'm telling you, not only am I the prognosticator of prognosticators, all right, CIA level of assessments, baby. All right, so get the hell out of here. Get out of here. Get out.
Will you service my schmeckle?
Oh, shove it up your goddamn cornhole, all right? Anyway, folks, I told you that this was going to happen. I told you that holy hell was going to be unleashed in this region because they expelled or asked the United States representation of military to leave. That's exactly what happened, baby, all right? That's exactly what happened.
Ghost's favorite football team to jerk off to are the 40 Miners.
The 40 Miners, you idiot. Wait, didn't Dr. Disrespect have some sponsorship from the 49ers? You fucking sick piece of shit. And what is it, President J, of course, Ghost is gooning over dead African? No, I'm not. I'm basking in my CIA level of assessment. That's what I'm doing, all right? I'm the prognosticator of prognosticator, you piece of crap. And don't you ever forget it. Now, look, I'm going to get the hell out of here, but since we're at the latter part of the show, I think it's about time for the totally useless news segment of the broadcast, all right? So with that being said, let's go to the first totally useless news segment, and this is right up your alley, all you people, all right? This is right up your alley. And what, Vox Artificial, just like he was over 9/11. Dude, shut the fuck up, Vox, you piece of shit! Anyway, totally useless news. This is right up your alley. Many of you will probably do this because you're this fucking sick and stupid. But take a look at this. New Jersey man flies to Florida to attack another player over an online game dispute. Huh? Oh, yeah, that's great. That's great. Take a look at this. Edward Kang. Not joking. His real fucking name is Edward Kang. I'm not fucking joking. I almost thought that this was a troll. His name is Edward Kang. I'm not fucking joking. Anyway, he is charged with attempted second-degree murder. Armed with a mask and a hammer, he attempted to, inflict some damage to somebody he hated on some stupid fucking game, for fuck's sake. Anyway, hold on. We got an enemy extremist. Kershey is covering the debate on her YouTube channel. Oh, yeah? She's probably going to get flagged because CNN is going to copyright strike anyone broadcasting that shit on YouTube. All right? Why can't you? She more politically... Dude, Winston, shut the fuck up, you fucking fat piece of shit. All right? Trim some fat off your fat ass before you start fucking, trying to make some cross-eyed fucking shit at me, you fucking piece of crap. And you're in there. See you later out tonight. Don't laugh during foreplay like you did on 9/11. Fucking give me a break. Official shekel counter. Did you organize those people in Niger to be slaughtered as well? I don't organize shit. Anyway, Edward Kang and the victim, another young man around the same age as Kang, never met in real life, but both played ArcAge. Is that fucking game even still around? A medieval fantasy, massive multiplayer online role-playing game. The publisher announced in April that it would be shutting down its servers. Yeah, no shit! No shit! Anyway, Kang flew from Newark, New Jersey, of course he'd be living in Newark, to Jacksonville, Florida last Thursday after telling his mother that he was going to visit a friend that he met online playing a video game. Officials didn't say how Kang learned about where the victim lives. Upon arrival, Kang took an Uber to an hotel about 30 miles north of Jacksonville, then bought a hammer at a local hardware store. Kang went to the victim's house, which he unlocked at around 2 a.m. Sunday. The victim was walking out of his bedroom where he was confronted by Kang, who hit him over the head with a hammer. The two struggled, and the victim called for help. His stepfather responded and helped restrain Kang until police arrived. So this is right up your alley, many of you. I'm not even joking around. And Camaro RS09, Kang is an amazing name to have. I know, especially Edward. You know what I mean? You know what you should do? A funny thing to do, if you happen to know a black guy named Edward, you should be, hey, N-word. I'm joking. That's why I laughed. Edward Kang. That's why I laughed, all right, you fucking idiots? Anyway, as I was stating, let's move on. And what is this? Official shekel counter. Ghost laughs when he farts while fingering his own ass. That's great. Thanks a lot, dude. All right? Anyway, one more totally useless news segment. All right? Now, this is the epitome of why I cannot fucking stand man-child Western civilization. I cannot stand man-child Western civilization. Aside from all the obsession with games and gaming and gamers and all this other shit. Aside the obsession with comic books and cosplaying and anime and all this femboy shit. I have seen it all now, folks. I have seen it all now. Some man-child, all right, out of Ireland of all places. I thought Ireland, there were tough guys over there in Ireland. I don't know what the fuck happened over there. But some fucking man-child tard actually broke the record of assembling Mr. Potato Head. I'm not fucking joking around. I'm not fucking joking around. All right? This is where we're at in the fucking world, where the aspiration of some fucking man-child is to put together Mr. Potato Head in record fucking time. All right? I wonder if this is El Foxo Loco, by the way. Play this shit. Play it. Look at this shit. Play it. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? This is man-child America. This is man-child Western civilization.
Biden's foreign policy is dog shit. He could have stopped the Ukrainian invasion by allowing more drilling in the U.S. The price of petroleum would drop and it would have collapsed the Russian economy, but Biden rather sucked Greta Thunberg's dick instead.
Well, I would have agreed with you there, but because of his foreign policy back in 2022, 23-ish, Biden had to go back on his vow during the primary in 2020 that he was going to end domestic drilling for domestic consumption, and he had to go back on that. And now, believe it or not, the United States now produces more oil than Saudi Arabia. All right? So how do you like them apples? Tanky Wright, hold on, we got a couple of them here. Let me go ahead. We got a Fallen Done. So enough of the world drama. Who do you got at UFC 303? I don't know, man. I wasn't going to bet that one. I was actually looking forward to it, but Conor McGregor, he decided to drop out, which sucks. But I'm definitely going to watch it this Saturday. I'll tell you that, man. Cheers to Fallen Dawn. And what is this? I'm really a Democrat. Ghost, thanks for your admission of your transfer to the dark side, heading over to a real conservative show, Crowder. Oh, yeah, real conservative. Yeah. Hey, you're pregnant. After you're done mowing the lawn, put on the gloves and walk the dog. All right? Look, shut up. I'm sitting here. I'm smoking a cigar. All right? Just shut up. Put your gloves on. Walk the dog. You pregnant bitch. Yeah, that guy. That guy's a real family man, dude. That guy's a real fucking family man. What a fucking piece of shit. Tanky Wright said there was man children in the comic book shops and arcades in the 80s. We learned by watching you, Dad. Stop pretending any of this is new and slam your yeah, shut up, asshole. And trolling the interweb, this guy's a goddamn hero, the hero the world needs. You need to show some respect. He put together a fucking potato head. He put together a fucking potato head. Who gives a shit? Who gives a flying crap? Yay, spaghetti! Look at me! Here, let's watch that stupid, dumb fucking Irish fucking muck shoveling Mick again. All right? Look at this. Look at this fucking goddamn potato sucker. Look at this idiot. Look at him. Yay, spaghetti! Yay! Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, I've had enough. I've had enough of this shit. All right? Annabis said, I'm late, so I don't know if you said yet, but will you cover the debate? I'm covering it in the True Capitalist Radio chat room. And Vox Artificial, don't forget, before you go, you had 2 links to check. Listen, I'll check him in the Ghost Show, dude. All right, this is True Capitalist Radio. It's bad enough that I have to fucking watch and your stupid rumble rants and your stupid text-to-speeches, you fucking idiot. And Mama Luigi, I mean, Irish and potatoes, it must be in his code. I know! That's what makes it so ironic! I'm glad that you caught it, fucking Mama Luigi! I'm glad you caught it! It's an Irishman obsessed with a potato head! Oh my God, trolling the interwebs, you're mad because you held the previous record. Fuck off. I didn't hold the fucking previous record. An official shekel counter, you heard it here, guys. Don't have any hobbies or strive to be good at anything. Just go out and die for Israel. Oh, fuck off. All right, I'm done. All right, I'm done. I'm fucking done. Put a fucking fork in me. I'm fucking done. Now, I'm going to go fucking take a break. I'm going to have a smoke or some shit. Maybe have a beer or something. And then right before the debates, I will be in the True Capitalist Radio member chat. All right, here it is right here. If you want to join and chill with us, I will be commentating over the debate, even though I don't really want to watch it. I don't care about these 2 fucking old gas bags. And hey, we got Mr. BN King in the house. Let me go ahead and refresh this. But once again, I want to remind everybody, the True Capitalist Radio basic membership and the advanced membership, if you join, it will be absolutely pure, serious conversation. No drama. Save the drama for your mama and Obama. All right? If anybody is involved in any of this damn internet drama, internet blood sports shit, they're out of there. They're out. They're fucking out. So that's where I'll be, and I'll be covering the debates in that chat room, all right? And Mr. BN King, these videos are for the Ghost Show. It's my birthday. It's his birthday. Happy birthday, man.
So you're jealous that Foxo had enough talent to assemble a Mr. Potato Head faster than you? Maybe you should consider learning a skill instead of being a prompt jockey, Jessica.
Oh, fuck you, asshole.
Roundhouse
I'm an
kick,
AI artist.
Volcano ZZ.
Shut up! I'm an AI artist, you piece of shit! Shut up!
For real, fatty anime VTuber Kisha is watching the debate and multi-streaming it on here and Twitch, and you can't even be bothered to
Well, then
do
go
this.
watch that fatty fucking cunt. I don't give a shit, alright? You can hear the fattener windpipe. Hey, how you doing? I'm Kirsty here. We're watching the debate here. Yeah, go watch it. I don't give a shit. That bitch should be in the fucking kitchen and that's making me a sandwich. All right? And what is... Oh, gee. We got Marshall Burnsy here.
Wait, did you really laugh and danced when looking at 9/11, or is that cap?
You're an idiot, Marshall, if you fucking believe that, you mushbrain asshole, all right? And Vox Artificial's laughing at 9/11 in the paywall chat rooms. Dude, fuck you, all right? Fuck you. All right? Hey, it's Kirsty here. Oh, you got all your fucking gas bags. Oh, give me a fucking break, dude. Tell that bitch to come out from back of the goddamn VTuber, and you're going to see a ginormous fucking Snorlax broad with probably pimples on her ass, look like a pepperoni pizza. All right? So don't give me this shit, all right? Look, I'm going to be in the True Capitalist Radio fucking member chat, all right? Everybody who's in there, I'm going to be fucking covering the debates, all right? Any of you fucking people want to join us, fine. If you don't, then just sit there and put about 4 or 5 fingers in your shit funnel, gyrate it counterclockwise, because that's the only gratification that you're going to get tonight, you fucking stupid piece of shit. Jesus Christ, what is it, Vox Artificials? If you're a real artist, you'd be able to draw like me. You would know if you would click my link. I'll click it in the fucking Ghost Show, where the fucking links belong, you dickhead. And Official Shekel Counter, he did laugh at 9/11. He was heel kicking about it. You fuck off, all right? Hey, wait a minute. Well, dude, Winston, I'm not reading that. All right, you're a sick fucking piece of crap. You're a sick piece of crap, dude. All right? Anyway, I'm going to get the hell out of here. All right, cheers to BN King. Happy birthday. I'll sing you happy birthday on the Ghost Show. It may be tomorrow or it may be Sunday. I have no idea. All right? Don't piss me off on Twitter, and it may be tomorrow. But you idiots are going to continue to flap your fat sausages of fingers on the keyboard, talking all kinds of shit on me on Twitter.
I'd buy that for $1.
Never forget that Mr. BN King is a pedophile and we outed him.
Okay. Is that true? I did. All right, whatever. Official Shekel Counter, read Winston stuff. He says he wants to lick the punani of fucking Kershey like a fat kid loves ice cream. All right, there. There it is. There.
Of course I will. Kirsha loves his fans and gives them what they want, even if it doesn't suit
Jesus
her brand.
Christ. All right, I'm done,
you,
dude.
On the other hand, can't even be
I'm
bothered
done.
to cover the debates
I'm
unless
done.
it's behind a paywall.
I'm
Typical
fucking
Jew
done.
dancer BTW.
Why am I a Jew? Why am I a Jew? All right? I mean, and so what if I was Jewish? All right? I'm not. I don't wear that coffee filter on my head. All right? I hate bagels. All right? But so what if I was? Why are you all fucking coming at me? Go fuck yourself. All right? I'm fucking done. All right? I'm fucking done. Stick a fucking fork in me. I'm fucking done. All right? Hey, wait. If you're a Jew, I'm unsubbing. Unsubbing if Jew. Dude, what a bunch of anti-Semitic fucking assholes. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding? Check nose? Oh, dude, you fucking anti-Semitic jerk off. What a bunch of dicks, dude. Seriously, what a fucking bunch of dicks. Oh, my God. What a bunch of assholes. Anyway, I'm getting out of here. I mean, you guys are fucked up. All right? You guys are assholes, man. You anti-Semitic fucking racist jerk-offs. And Vox, why are you a Jew? Answer the question. I'm not... All right, Official Shekel Counter, lazy Jew work ethic. Oh, great. I expect nothing more from your people. What the fuck does that mean? Jesus fucking Christ. Eskerman, go fuck yourself, all right? Anyway, I'm off. I'm going to go have me a smoke and get me a beer, all right, before the damn debates tonight. I don't even want to watch them, but I really do love everybody out there in the damn True Capitalist Radio chat. It's been pure serious conversation, and I've been loving chilling with those guys. So once again, if you'd like to become a member, go to buymeacoffee.com/GhostPolitics and consider becoming a member, man. No drama, no trolling, and if you are a drama-ridden trolling piece of crap, I'm going to kick your ass out. All right? I'm going to kick your ass out. Anyway, folks, I may do Ghost Show tomorrow night. But don't shit talk me on Twitter because I'll wait till fucking Sunday, all right? And the official shekel counter, we want ham slam and nose All right, I'm out of here. All right, thank you all for tuning in with me. All right, I will do a True Capitalist Radio next either Monday or Tuesday, probably Monday. So be on the lookout for that. Ghost show. If I do a ghost show on Friday, there will be a True Capitalist Radio on Monday. If I do a ghost show on Sunday, there'll be a True Capitalist Radio on Tuesday. All right? So anyway, I'm getting the hell out of here. Thank you all for tuning in with me, all right? And cheers to all the serious listeners out there. Everybody who donated, like, let me give some props out here. Sparked, man, long time no fucking see. Cheers to you. Gorgira Trains, cheers to you. The Northern Yankee, man, cheers to you, man. Flames were golfing, cheers to you as well. And William Shakespeare, that was a bunch of crap. And that's everybody else has been a fucking troll. All right, everybody else has been a fucking goddamn troll. Especially Vox Artificial, that piece of crap. Especially that fucking piece of crap. And what is this, Eddie? Slam your... No, I'm not going to do that. And Anubis, there's a serious conversation in the Fur Sex Con dungeon. All right, go fuck off. And fuck you, shekel counter. Anyway, I'm out of here. All right? Fuck all you people. Fuck all you trolls that are talking shit. I hope you get cancer of the cock. All right? I'm out of here.